Oh, Talamoana Exiles. Another stream, a second stream today, which is unprecedented, let me tell you. It's shocking even to me, but it is occurring. It's real. It's happening. I'm going to get to monos. I swear, I'm going to get to empowered monos. I'm so confident in this. Oh. I'm very confident in this occurring today. And if it doesn't, well, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. Let's start with looking at a few of these. Okay. Get some prophecies going. Okay. What do we want to do here? We need some re-rolls. We have some terrible jewelry. So let's get some new jewelry going. Judgment. Hey, Megami Infinity. What's going on, dude? Playing some Last Epoch right here. Should I go for some new jewelry? I mean, my jewelry's pretty trash. And it's okay. That's okay. That one could be better. Maybe we go for new body armor here. How about that? What's this? Belt, unique helmet, exalted helmet, Death of Firelich Cremoris. That's the Soulfire Bastion dungeon. Okay, exalted body armor, Deaths of Siege Golem. Condition none. How about we do that? And can I have multiple prophecies going on at the same time? Well, I have no idea.
Hello again. How
View my prophecies. It looks like I can. Fulfilled 0 of 2 times. So I think that I could have multiple prophecies. We're going to find out, though. Alright, we're going back to the Reign of Dragons. We're severely underleveled, but it matters not. Okay. I'm ready to fight with some people saying my latest video is clickbait. Let's go. Come on, fight me. Fight me in the chat. You can watch the video, then this stream. Hey, Echo Bomb. Dude, thanks for the prime, man. I appreciate that. You really want me to dress up in Fairgraves cosplay for League launch, don't you? Really make me sweat in this 87 degrees room right now. Oh, and that's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I work in freedom units. Oh, you played Last Epoch racing build. It derailed on higher tier Harbingers. I haven't fought any of those yet. This is the farthest I've been in Last Epoch. Earlier on stream today, we cleared Lagan, and it was super fun. It was heart racing. I had a wonderful time. I'm hoping to get to one of those Harbingers today because I have no spoilers on the boss fights. So I'm pretty excited. What did you end up playing, Megami?
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Also, I have a problem with empowered monos that all fun vanishes for me and empowered. Oh no, why? Are they just ridiculous? Gardisto, man, just try it out. It's fun. You got 2 weeks until the PUE 1 League. Give it a try. Hey, Make Spooky. I'm having a pretty good time. Pretty good time. Hey, Guitar Holic, what's going on, dude? Yeah, I just have some time the next, well, today, essentially. So I'm pretty happy I get to play some more. If I'm gonna play, might as well stream. You guys are helping me out figure out this game. Oh, Last Epoch on Steam Deck? I have not heard good things, unfortunately. No cooldown, bleed, shield, rush, forge guard. Okay, forge guard. Nice, nice. Oh, interesting. Divine Girdle of Life. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to do Reign of Dragons here. I got some prophecies too. Holds up very well. So it does. So I've heard that the performance is the problem on Steam Deck. Is that fake news? Apologies. Don't mean to be spreading any misinfo. You lose intros real quick, good build or not. Oh god, so I might get absolutely demolished in empowered monos, because this is my own build and I am not a good build maker. I'm very curious to see. I might, once I get stuck, I might go and see what passives others are using with this particular skill.
I cannot.
Do the modifiers just get ridiculous in empowered monos? Kind of like T17 maps in Path of Exile? Or something else going on? Corruption jumps to 100. Whoa, 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 whoa! Chunky hits there. They're all level 100 zones. Corruption jumps up. Don't gotta be a good build maker to have fun, though I haven't played much Last Epoch. Yeah, no, I'm having fun. I'm not a good build maker. And by the way, hey, Make Spooky. What's going on, man? Dang it, I'm surprised nobody's come from the video yet to fight me. I'm ready for a fight. I decided to go with a clickbait title. I said, 100% chance of changes happening, guys. 100%. And then in the video I say, oh, I'm 75% changed. I'm 75% confident in this particular change. Da, 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 da. I'm ready. I'm ready for the anger. Woo. Oh, oh. Here we go, here we go. All right, Gardisto, let's go. I'm more so ready for the clickbait comments. But there are 100% changes occurring. I'm 100% confident. No way they just say, oh, yep, T17s, very controversial. We're not going to touch those at all. All right, we got another passive here. Let's up that. Sweet. Clickbait is the name of the game. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I know it's a very grabbing title though. I'm ready for the hate. I'm ready. What do people feel like they should change about T17s? Well, the synopsis of my video, which I know you're not watching my videos. What? I know. The rewards, they outpace every other form of content in the game. The modifiers brick way too many builds. And they're a huge chaos orb sink. I'm fine with a lot of this. Like I don't let that affect my enjoyment of the game that much. But other people are very upset about it. What's the other thing? What was it? Oh, and then the fact that certain things on the Atlas just allow them to scale insanely. Like everybody should have run, even though I didn't at all, run back to basics. So those are the changes that I'm talking about in the video. You know, do we remove back to basics and its ability to touch T17s? Do we scale down the rewards substantially? Do we, broaden the mod pool and make not as many bricking mods in T17s? Maybe you just have a few mods that are T17 roll on T17 maps now, as opposed to having, they can be the majority, and there's at least two, I think, that are T17. There's a lot of changes that can go on there. Those were just the ones that I think might be good. I'm sure smarter people than I have laid out some more changes, because I just blasted T17 maps and had fun with a build of my own design, essentially. I was able to do it. I didn't farm them. T17s are too easy. Yep, Yardisto, there you go, there you go. You don't have to be a min-max person to push monos. Doing a self-made rogue build right now at 200 corruption, finding the right gear and good bases is just as important as spec. A build will only carry you so far. I love that they're difficult, Blood. I think a lot of people have problems with the build-breaking mods. And the fact that there's so many of them. I was like okay with having a chaos sink, right? Okay, what's this? It's trash. 30% increased health though, that's like kind of good. Oh, is that like the consensus? They drop a crap load. I mean, the more modifiers are insane. If you're intelligent about it and you use the right scarabs and everything, oh my goodness gracious. From like 2 T17 maps, you could stack up on enough maps to run, if you're someone like me, for the rest of your Path of Exile play experience. Like I probably had upwards of 100 or so T17 or T16 maps dropping from one T17 map. And a lot of those were like Conqueror maps and stuff. Very cool. True, but I think T17 maps brought this to a new level, Blood. Reflect. There's Ellie Reflect, and there's Fizz Reflect, and that's basically it. There are numerous different T17 map mods that brick people's builds. And some of them just brick every build. Like, how many people are running T17 maps wherein you do no damage every, what, 7 seconds or something? Or your action speed is reduced by, what is it, 2% for every ability you used in the past 5 seconds? I mean, some of that stuff, I mean, I never ran anything like that. I just feel like you should always be able, you should have at least a few builds that are able to build around those mods.
I cannot do that.
Yeah. Very tedious. So that's, I guess that's the thing. I like the modifiers that are like, oh, there's a synthesis boss with the Uber boss. Right? That's a really cool mod. There are Searing Exarch runes. Super cool. Love it. Perfectly Path of Exile. I do not like your action speed is reduced by 5% for every ability you've used in the past few seconds. I think that's trash. I hate it. But I'm just whining right now, you know? People might like that type of design. I think we agree, Gardisto. Like, I want more of those modifiers. That's so cool. I love those mods. See, I just said go all out. You know, add, if you have the ruins already, add meatball phases to all those Uber boss fights. How cool would that be? You just randomly have the meatball phase in some of the fights. How could, I mean, I'd love that. Just bring, if you want to reuse a lot of mechanics and assets and really add difficult mechanics to these maps, you have a plethora of things to pull from. I don't like the passive ones that are just, you know, trashy. Did you do live this week? Let's go. Hey, Nico, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Yes, Path of Exile season is almost upon us. Dun, dun, dun. We're almost there. We're all very excited. Although I'm having a pretty darn good time in Last Epoch. We killed Lagan in Monos today, and it was probably the most tense fight I've had in quite some time in an ARPG.
Bring them to me.
Maybe the first time I did Searing Exarch. Lycia, though. Lycia, actually, I think that's the most recent tense fight I've had. In Forbidden Sanctum, when Lycia was added. Like, of course, when Maven was first added, Searing Exarch, Eater of Worlds was never really tense for me. I did that my first attempt. Wasn't that tough?
I cannot do that.
Hoping for melee bleed buffs, glad rework yet again. Yes, you and Dreamcore. You and Dreamcore. I can't wait. If there's no Gladiator rework, I want on the Still Sane pod that we're going to have on Saturday, I want him to just go in on the Glad rework and the desire for it. Lycia was always easy to you. Maven, though, I only learned how to do properly last league. I died, how many times in Lycia's lightning phase? 8 times before I beat her.
I cannot.
Oh, I lost mana. Oh, we good. Ooh, we have something so red it doesn't even show the name. That's pretty that's a very red item. That's cool. I'm doing well, Nico. I'm doing well. Having fun playing Last Epoch, chatting a little bit about PoE. I just had a controversial clickbait video go out, you know. Unique with legendary potential. They've shown a melee build on all the teasers that makes you hopeful. Yeah, except for that chaos damage teaser. That's true. We didn't want melee to be bad, so all these teasers were the final showcase of melee and Path of Exile. In PoE 3.25, Cyclone, Bone Shatter, and the like are all removed from the game. A true monkey's paw curl. You are right. Okay. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to put in the bank here. That's not the bank. I'm saving all the uniques right now, just for the heck of it, just in case. Stygian Coil, Falcon Fist. That goes. Goes. Alright, let's just take a look. Fire damage over to now. Ooh, offhand catalyst, no. Cold. Oh, okay. Armor, cold resistance, fizz resistance. That's some nice poison resistance. What's my poison at right now? It's maxed. I need some fizz resistance, guys. Legendary potential. It's like Last Epoch, you can add random affixes to unique items. Oh, that goes in there too. 30% increased health. That's a lot of increased health. Too bad everything else on it is pretty trash for me. Yeah, it looks like I want a Tyrant's Crown because it gives me LE damage leached as health. It's pretty cool. Man, if this was something else right there. Maybe I swap it out though. Did I replace this with some? I can, right? So Glyph of Chaos. So I could change like the intelligence to something else. But I can't can I permanently remove one? Let's see. Modify. Seal and affix. Hey, thanks for the follow, Deldor. Appreciate that, man. Playing some Last Epoch. Chance to seal, so that's like in a null. The sealed affix is moved to its own slot, leaving its old slot open for you to add a new. Oh wow, Glyph of Despair is powerful. Okay, so it's like an annul that gives you another chance to add another affix. Ooh, okay. Maybe we just break this down. Okay.
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Take care.
Seal frees up an affix, but the affix stays on. How cool is that? I'm gonna play melee, Bretson. I don't know what, but I'm gonna play a melee build. And I'm gonna do the dumb thing, and I am going to... Ooh, Dragon's Grotto. Find and destroy a clutch of Storm Dragon eggs. I'm gonna put out a video called Top 5 Melee League Starters for PoE 3.25 Settlers of Kalgur. And people are gonna hate me for it. Oh, I've never done this. Oh boy, do they have like strong mechanics and abilities? Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, oh, oh.
I cannot do that.
They appear to be getting wrecked. Oh, I got the aggro of another one. This was a terrible mistake. It's okay, I just took one down though. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're okay, we're okay. There's a lot of shards here. There's a lot of shards here. I can't pick them up for some reason. Okay, we're just gonna have to live with them on our screen. Easy. There we go. All right, all right. But I have to still destroy the eggs. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Storm Dragons. Corrupting Fever, Reap. I've never played Reap before. See, I thought it was a melee ability at first, and it kind of is. It's like a weird spell, right? You know? All 5 options are Bone Shatter. Nah, bro. One of them should be. Bone Shatter, if Cleave of Rage is okay. Cleave of Rage. Volcanic Fissure is what I played this time. It's kind of melee, kind of not. I think it makes the cut. And then we can do the Dual Strike build that a lot of really good players have been trying out. We'll do Dual Strike. And then I just need one more melee skill. That's 5. That's the magic number that everyone's looking for. 5. All right, Ground Slam. That's fun. I hope Sunder's in a good place. I'd love to play Sunder. I think it just needs some minor buffs. That ability is satisfying to play. Oh boy, I need some physical resistance. Do you see how much damage these guys are doing? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in this echo. I'm gonna die. I am 100% going to die in this echo. All right, got to steal the Storm Gate. Loads of builds are going to try to use the Zerker helmet I built next league. The spell one, Blood. See, that's what I kind of wanted to try. Is that the one that's locked behind Uber's Exarch? Right? Oh, goodness. If the animations for spellcasting were better in PoE 1, I'd probably do more spellcasting builds. I don't really like the animations, though. The characters always look kind of stupid. Easy. Look at us go. We are just zooming through these echoes. It's it's Uber Eater, not Exarch. Yeah, because it's the devouring one. Right. Mana strike, lightning damage. Nope. Okay. That jug of water in the vid do be chonky. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a chonky one. It's a mug from my wedding, but it has essentially completely dried out. Insanely good and versatile. Yeah, I really like the idea behind it. It was a good idea from whatever designer thought about it. A lot of these people that are making like Last Epoch and everything and PoE have such good ideas. And they're able to put them through code and then put a nice coat of paint on them. And let us play with them. Oh, it's just so cool. That was my dream job when I was younger. I bet a lot of us who play video games That's like our dream job, right? Being able to design one ourselves. I think as more and more technology becomes available, we'll probably be able to do that eventually. Which is pretty cool. I know I can, Valatus, and I should. I wanted to kind of make a mini game this year. What system would you recommend? Because Valatus, I know you're working on a game. What for someone who, okay, I do know how to code. I have a computer science degree. I'm trash at it, but I know how to code. What would you recommend for like a beginner? Like what system would you recommend?
Do that.
You've been learning Godot for that reason. Is it Godot or Godot? Because I know it's Gal Gadot, but I don't know how you pronounce that. But I've heard a lot about that one.
I cannot do that.
I've actually talked to another Path of Exile creator who's working on making a game in Godot or Godot. Didn't the Pewee create? Yeah, Mr. Llama. He's a Diablo 2 creator, but yeah, I talked with him in LA. He's really nice. It's just launched in early access. Neversink is working on a game. He's been working on a game for a while. Get out, Unity, Game Maker. Level 72. We're ramping. Yeah, go check if you follow him on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. He posts updates there and screenshots from it. A Path of Exile creator named Kavarski. I'll call him Carve. I can't do K names. You know, Kripalian, whatever. But Carve, he's working on Last Epoch now. He used to make content for PoE. Which is pretty cool.
Cannot do that.
Echo cleared. Let's go. All right. Mage's Celestial. Ooh. Nope. I thought it was cool for a sec. Right. 2D for Godot. And Godot is ETH and free and open source. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Always a positive there. Sun and Storm. Silver Rune. Augments the ward effect. Gain effects of reactive ward in the Sun and the Storm nodes. Chills nearby enemies. That seems powerful for me. But I need to go into here to get it. Maybe I go in there. Neversink was actually offered a dev job at G2G. Can't believe he turned it down, but man knows what he wants and can respect that. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard he turned it down too. Dude has a very clear price. I think he has a pretty darn good job right now. Probably. Godot can do 2D or 3D, but the 3D stuff isn't advanced as Unreal or Unity. I think it's smart to start with a 2D game, you know? Probably less moving parts. Somebody please correct me. I'm totally off base there. Oh. Neat gloves. Fighting chance. Those are like base breakers, kind of. Make a game and machine go to optimization. I'm correct. Definitely correct. Yeah, I think. Far fewer assets and moving parts probably to deal with. Far fewer interactions a player can have with the environment. All that stuff. Write a game and machine code for optimization. Ah, yes. Easiest echo of my life. Did you see the horror game a fan made based on Asmongold's house? I saw him play it. Yes. Yes, I did. That was pretty crazy. People have made a few Asmon games, if I'm correct here. Mystic Plate of the Ox. Very nice. Truly genius move to do that. Was actually amazing. All right, Vladis, I'll see you later. You're probably going to miss me fighting whatever boss there is of here. Echo of a World. Uh-oh. What does that do? Completing this echo resets this timeline's web of echoes. However, the stability, active modifiers, and quest echo progress persist. Corruption increases the damage and health of all enemies. Should I do this? Give myself some corruption? Hey, Benimaru, what's going on, man? I've never done one of these before. Echo of a World. I think a few people are playing Forge Guard in the chat. What do I do here? Is this a boss fight? Oh boy! It's a boss fight! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do these things do? Probably not good. Are they like shaper balls? What's that? Oh no, oh no. I don't know what anything is. Do I touch these? Oh! Do I kill these? No. They explode. Okay, okay. This is how I react on first boss fights, guys. I don't really know what I'm doing. All right, big explosions. Big explosions. Oh! Do I touch it? Do I touch them? Okay, okay. They're like the Maven orbs, kinda, but they don't leave dots. Okay. Oh! That slam doesn't do anything. Get out of there! All right, so I want to touch all those. Oh, oh! Shoot!
I cannot do that.
Oh! It was fine. It was fine. That's easy. So easy. Oribus, push over. Total push over. Nice. I'm doing well. Just beat the Shade of Oribus for the first time. Is he a boss that you find on every single echo? Or every single timeline, like at the edge of the timeline? That's my guess. And then it resets. That boss has like 20 different abilities. Every time you fight him, he will only use 3 or 4 of them. So this fight is very different every time. Oh, interesting. That's cool. I like that design. I remember reading about that vaguely. Resets and ups corruption. Okay. And corruption. Now, what does corruption do? Does it say anywhere? Your actions within this timeline have drawn the attention of Oribus. The threats you face have grown in power as the void draws closer. Corruption is increased by defeating the Shade of Oribus. Defeating the Shade is far from the center of the timeline increases corruption by a higher amount. If you have a timeline with a higher corruption than others, defeating a Shade on a lower corruption timeline will be granted bonus corruption based on the timeline with the highest corruption. If the corruption on a timeline has been increased, it can be lowered by completing Sanctuary of a Terra Echo connected to the entry point. And what does corruption do? Guys? Yeah, but what does it just up damage and health? It doesn't tell me exactly what it does. Oh, right here, right here. 2% more health and damage. So is it 1% every 2 corruption? I'm guessing it's 1% every 2 corruption. Okay, cool. Oh god, my video is 1 of 10. Uh-oh, people are liking me talking about PoE 1. Good, good. Oh, I never posted this. I never posted and pinned this comment. I'm live now, come tell me I'm wrong. I didn't post it on my video. No wonder nobody's coming to talk about this. Oh my goodness. Silly, silly try. Oh, no. Okay. The Rotting Horde. Slay the Emperor of Corpses. Okay, guys. Is the Emperor of Corpses tough? I leave it to you to tell me. Good morning, Agirti. It's 4:24 here. Where are you? We're about to face a boss for the first time. Yo, it's a big dragon. Uh-oh. Okay, some AoEs. What can I tank? What can I tank? Hey, Black Gem, thanks for the follow. Hopefully I don't die. This is the first time I'm fighting this guy. Oh, no. Oh, baby. We're out. We're out. We good. We good. Hey, Black Gem, thanks for the prime, dude. I appreciate that. I know you want to see me in a cosplay outfit of Fairgraves. Supporting me is one thing. Seeing me dress up in silly outfits is a whole nother. You guys think I can tank the big blast? If I have my max ward, should I try it? Should I try it? Nope, 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 we're not gonna try it. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Does the corruption affect these bosses? Hey, Black Gem. Yeah, nice to see you here, man. It affects these bosses. Okay, so he's a little bit harder. Should I try it? Should I try it? I'm gonna try it. Oh! Oh my god! Look how much damage that did, you guys. It went through my ward. That was crazy. So that is the only threatening ability for us. All right, we're doing it again. No! Okay, we go again. We go again and we don't tank it. We don't tank it this time. Okay, we don't do that. Is this my final form? Yeah, I'm going to be using this skill. I'm not following a build guide or anything, though. So maybe I'll change it up. I don't know how far I'll be able to scale this. Dang it, does that mean I don't get the rewards either, guys? I shouldn't have been so cocky. Why am I so cocky? I shouldn't have been cocky there. Why do I have to be so cocky, you guys? We were so fine. Oh. Okay, so if I tank that fire breath, also bad, it appears. We're not messing around with anything. No need. Oh, does he heal? Looks like he healed a little bit. Oh, do these corpses heal him? Did they reach him?
I cannot.
Kind of looks like that's the case, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Not.
Whoa, whoa, baby. And I have crap gear, dude. I think it's the ward. The ward seems busted on my character. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dang it. Dang it. What? Ah, no. No. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. This is what I want to happen. I don't want to blast through bosses easily. How boring would that be if I was just blasting through each boss? Very boring. Maybe just don't stand in the fire breath? Maybe I just don't do that, you know? That's it. Whoa! His hitbox is kind of weird, though. I need to stay on his booty. I think that's the strategy. Stay on his booty and I'll be fine. Let his ward kind of die down. We just chill. Totally chill. Oh! Nope. This build needs some changes, man. Skills for sure. No ward penetration is very... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Not do that.
No! Okay, okay, okay. This build needs some changes, man. Skills for sure. No ward penetration is very bad. What do you mean by ward penetration? Like I'm not breaking through the boss ward? Doesn't that just mean that I'm like, my damage isn't high enough? Or is there literal ward penetration? Okay, so the outer edge clears during that big attack. But if I stay out there and I read chat, then it gets some nasty dots. I got it. I got it. I am a big fan of being able to try this boss as many times as I'd like, unlike in PoE, where every single boss, it's very hard to get lots of attempts. Hey, Bretson, dude, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate that, man. Gonna be a lot of streaming in the next few weeks. We're gonna be chatting a lot. Hopefully people enjoy PoE and this Last Epoch stuff. I'm hoping the PoE season's a banger. The Last Epoch season seemed pretty fun to me. I've lasted way longer in it than like Diablo 4. All right, I'll read chat in a second. I don't want to like somehow die again. Be a total dummy. Can I hit the back of his tail? Does not seem so. Whoa. That was a near death right there.
I cannot do that.
Whoa, is he... Are parts of this place... I can't go in parts of this place? They were just dots on the outside. Uh-oh. This is a safe spot. Okay, so some of the... Oh, okay, so there are kind of some dot mechanics going on here. Okay. There we go. We did it, everyone. Let's go. Woo! Yeah. Okay. 9% all res, 50% increased fizz damage, 54% increased poison. So just the res. Yeah, I don't use either of those. Right, build needs some changes. It's all about quick ward build up for the Spellblade. That's the most important layer of defense. The damage of the build is really good when you go for the Spark Explosion build. I thought I was already subbed here. Ha, you're welcome though. Thanks, Bretson. When you get empowered, come farm this boss for Twisted Heart. Is that a blessing or is that an item? Thanks, T. I'm very happy. We beat a lot of bosses for the first time today. It's a relic. Okay. Twisted Heart. Unique, great for ward. Okay. Okay, so now, guys, level 90 monos. Which one do I go for first? Spirits of Fire, the Age of Winter, the Last Ruin. Ooh. As a fan of snowy areas, the Age of Winter sounds the coolest for me. To me, I like Age of Winter boss. All right, the Cape Hand Man pounding you down. Okay, we're on the same wavelength. Let's do that. Don't think anything that I've got is really great for upgrading right now. Well, I have any open. I have an open slot here on my boots. My boots are trash though. I need some boots with fizz res. I'm going to try to, Bretson. We're going to see how fast I get my butt kicked. Okay. Ooh, those are some powerful mods. 50% chance to receive a glancing blow when hit. Reduces the damage taken by a hit by 35%. Ooh. That's a tough one. All right, let's try level 90 area. Slay enemies to lure out an ambush. Okay, so I just want to kill people. Ambitions of an erased acolyte. Oh, I can't use that, but those ambitions items, I remember them being pretty darn cool. Reduces the boss's ward through resistance shred abilities. Okay. Come on, monsters, where are you?
I cannot do that.
I cannot do it. A player has been ambushed.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, someone who just watched the video. Akino Mas, I just watched your video. In general, I agree. I think there's little to no chance that T17s will be completely removed or left entirely alone. Yeah. I would hate if they were removed. I am one of the few who really enjoyed them. I really like T17s. I think that they went overboard in the buffing in that first 2-week period. But I really enjoyed T17s. And I think I'm in the minority. I didn't blast them or anything. They lurched from arch nemesis situation, so I highly doubt they'll stay as is. Yeah, I agree. They focus attacking on players. Pristine gardens. Okay, let's go. I need some better boots. My boots are really bad. The main thing I dislike about the T17s is that they move the 5th map device slot behind them, which I could access easily before. Have you seen, Truton, that they now have moved the 5th one behind Maven, 10-way, and a 6th one behind your first T17? You didn't even reach them, King Nothing. They're fun. I like them. You see the change now, but last league, that's what the issue was? Yeah. Yeah, so there obviously are little changes already. I just think they're going to go even deeper.
I cannot do that.
Changed my carrying Gullen build to have tank your minions and tank your character self. And you were able to cleave to 17s with that? Da-da-da-da-da. Real easy, and it was a fun time being a PUB nerd. Yeah, it was a big chaos currency sink for me too. Usually I have thousands of chaos orbs. I was actually like, you know, kind of limited on them because I would use them to re-roll. And I know people did not enjoy that, but I thought it was kind of interesting to think about my chaos orb currency list. That was an easy echo. Okay. So much gold. Oh my goodness. Okay, 50 stability. I'm at 41 stability. 18% chance to slow on hit. Let's go. I genuinely think it's easier to complete a T17 by yourself than a 5-way from Legion, at least if you don't buy... Yeah, the Fortress map, I 100% agree. I think you can do Fortress map with great ease. Especially if you're careful and you roll your mods intelligently. Whoa, hey now, whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I cannot do that.
Some of these exiled mage minions are hella tough. Whoa, hey.
I cannot do that.
Chill. Whoa! Uh-oh, guys.
Cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Uh-oh. Got him.
I cannot do that.
Woo! That was kind of a tense fight. That's a cool helm. Thought the chat on the left side was in-game chat, but it was Twitch chat. Yes, it is Twitch chat. King Nothing, I might be totally wrong on this, given the fact I don't have much experience with PoE, but it's fair to say that trading, as long as you don't play SSF, is just not important, but totally necessary to become viable in the end game. Yeah. For someone like me, yes, it is. I gotta trade to get a lot of my good gear, or spend a ton of time farming it, which I don't have. If I had the time, I would play SSF. I think I would find that fun. I just don't have the time for the goals that I set each league. Like, I want to get all the challenges. To do that in a manner in which I deem acceptable, I gotta buy stuff from the auction house. Now, if I was doing this full time, ooh, look at that sword. Cryomancer's Dawn Blade of Lethargy. 133% increased cold damage. That's a nice one right there. I think that might be an upgrade for me. Guys, I just realized this. This isn't true, is it? Do I have a better chance to find cold items in the Age of Winter timeline? Big if true. But I don't know if that's true. Last Epoch installed on your Steam Deck, Gardisto? Let's go.
I cannot do that.
You can connect unlike at launch. Yeah, that was a little rough. That was rough, Gardisto. I also was plagued by those issues.
I am not a man of many pockets. I cannot do that.
All right, what is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a Wengari. We all know Wengari are the toughest enemies in the game. Hey, Omega Cybers. I told you I was going to hit empowered monos today.
I cannot.
I beat a dragon boss in the Shade of Oribus for the first time, man. No! Oh. Oh, you almost got me. You almost got me with the killer ability. You almost got me again right as he died.
I am not a man. I am not a man of many pockets.
Mage's traveling code of deflection. Whoa! Ayo. Fire aura damage though. Ugh. The fizz res is nice. I'm gonna shatter that into a million pieces there. Oh, you're seeing him for the first time, Benny Maru? Yeah. Well, Benny Maru, dude. Benny Maru is the guy who made basically all the emotes for us. So huge shout out to him. They work. Thank you, Benny Maru. Am I going to hit 210 subs today, though? No. I was at like 106 subs, and then they fell off because that's how Twitch works, and I just don't know how Twitch works. So I am doing my 12-hour live stream. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, never stand in the avalanche. Ever. Definitely not. All right, let's shatter those. Okay, I can just do this. And I can I like... Okay, no, I have to drag it. Drag it. Shatter. Great. Any other ones I want to shatter here? I don't think so. Oh, I'm sure we'll get back to 100, man. Getting chance. Eric's Bones. Ambitions of the Erased Acolyte. That's cool. Too bad I can't use it. Okay, I think all these are getting smashed. Yeah, you're getting smashed.
Yes.
I'm selling ya. Wait, no, I just sold that sword that I said I wanted. I'm an idiot. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I cannot use it. I need to be level 75. But I will use it eventually. So I shall put it here. 3.25 supporter packs for now. Giant flying Triceratops hideouts win. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those other subs got gifted exactly a month ago, Gardisto. You are spot on. That is exactly what went down. Yep, Frozen Fortress. In this timeline, Hira has slain Raya. In the wake of his victory, he has unleashed an unending winter on the world and marches upon his rivals. Okay. I might do a supporter pack giveaway for the league launch. I have to think about that.
I cannot do that.
Let's see how good they are. Or if they're... Or I'm going to talk to GGG. Do you guys know if GGG does giveaways with streamers, or they have to be really big streamers? Like, you know, 5x my size. I actually don't know. Hey, Legendary Barry, thanks for the Prime, man. I appreciate that. You have to use gift cards, you're pretty sure? Okay. Like Steam gift cards?
I cannot do that.
Oh, Legendary Berry. Well, I am honored. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the content here and on YouTube. Seriously.
Be well.
I'm taking everybody's feedback to heart and changing it when I deem necessary. But I will be authentically me for a very long time. Well, forever, honestly. I have a new inspiration and passion after my little depressing debacle a few weeks back. I'm all good now. Okay, Steam gift cards. Okay. But it's best to farm empowered monos. All right, we're almost there, man. Oh, you do Legendary Berry? Okay. Awesome. Good to hear. You don't have to give that away. You can remain anonymous. Oh, I just got really sad because there were some Reddit threads that were saying I'm, you know, repetitive and trash. The first one was really, really bad. The second one was fine. But I got really saddened by it. And I talked to like Ziz and Dark Microtransaction and a bunch of other content creators and some GGG people. And they were all so nice about it. I was like, I'm changing nothing. I'm doing what I think is right. Okay? Seriously.
I cannot do that.
I don't think anything I put out is slop. I'm sorry if people think it is. Whatever. You think you don't watch it. It's fine. That's what I do with YouTube. If I don't want to watch YouTube, I just don't watch it. So that's what other people can do. And I recovered, and now I'm bigger and better than ever before. That's it. Okay, maybe I'll ask GGG about it. Ah! That was close. Oh yeah, that's the spirit. I'm good now. Much better. Yeah, it's just not meant for those people. It's fine. They'd prefer me to be in, you know, like spreadsheets and stuff. Some people don't like that sort of content. I've never liked that sort of content. That's why I don't really do it.
I cannot do that.
That's not the kind of stuff I want to make. So, destroy Yulia's prison. Oh, well, maybe I should attack it.
I cannot do that.
Once you get haters, you know that, yep, you know you made it. Yep. You know what they say, water is wet and Reddit is angry. Yeah, yep.
Cannot do that.
Just makes me so sad because I'd like participated so much in that community, and now I just don't think it's. I do it. I resubbed, but I'm not gonna like post there a bunch anymore or anything. At least not now. All right, Julia, let's go. You think that spreadsheet videos can be fun, but only if you use the info to learn from it, not blindly copy it? Yeah. Yeah. I guess some viewers do not like theoretical content, etc. They just want guides. Yep, 100% it. Guides and, you know, just everything new. They've already consumed everything. They don't want to see any more of that on their feeds. They don't realize that a lot of people don't see my videos. I've had many different unique users watch my content, and they've never seen some of my, you know, past videos or recent videos, right? They don't always appear. So I intentionally just try out new stuff, you know? It's fun. It's good. Haters gonna hate. I think it was mostly the combination of clickbait and then nothing new that annoyed people. So there's the thing that, yeah, I guess I can talk about it. I have YouTube analytics, right? I am a very analytically minded person in my day-to-day job. I saw that 85% of the people that were watching my videos that week had never watched any of my channel content before. So I took the opportunity to cover some information that wasn't heavily covered before or new people wouldn't know about. And it worked out really well for those new people who were now, you know, looking at PoE2. They were interested because of the console announcement and the Witch. The Witch and console announcement were huge for PoE 2, guys. There were a lot of people watching that stuff that hadn't watched PoE 2 stuff before. So that's why those new videos came out, and a lot of people didn't like that because a lot of people on the PoE subreddit, or you guys watching my videos, there were some great comments from people in my community that I totally understand. We're just like, we already know this. Why are you doing this? But that was my strategy behind it. Like, I don't think every single one of my videos will be useful to every single person who's ever subscribed to my channel or anything like that. Far from it. My goal is to make sure that they are, but I don't think that'll always be true. So that was it. And when I think it's necessary to do that, or there's an opportunity to do that, I'm going to do that. It's fine. I'm not going to whine and everything like I did before. Silly me. FYI, Europe is happy, England is sad. Oh, I won't do it. You have exactly one gripe with my videos, to be honest. You lay it on me, and I might start crying right here, right now, on stream. Will the build thief return? Yes. Well, I have a different theme, Omega Cybers. I don't know if I should talk about it here, but I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, but the people who were mad are probably not newcomers to PoE. No. They weren't. That you're 100% on point. People who were mad were not newcomers to PoE. They already watched all my videos. They already knew all this information. They were, yeah, they were mad because they thought it might be new, but it wasn't new. Like it was covered in ExileCon or whatever. Like that crafting one. Lots of people loved it, but it also pissed people off who already knew that information for the most part. People who watch every interview like I do and everything. Oh, when the video ends, I recommend 2 videos, but you already seen them? Oh my god. Well, you know what YouTube should do? Is they should recommend you a video that you haven't seen on my channel. That should be an option. I choose my favorite video from the past month, and then I also choose the best video for you, according to YouTube. There should be an option that says the best video for the viewer that the viewer has not already clicked on or watched. That'd be a great option. Good idea, Gradisto. Okay. Oh, yeah, my idea for... Oh, I just got one shot. Cannon punch from a gold elemental, physical and fire. Oops. Well, that's a little rough. Let's go here instead. I listened to your podcast episode and was shocked to hear the 2 hosts did not watch full duration Jonathan Rogers interviews. They did not. Lots of people don't do that, man. That's what lots of people who are in the community do not do what we do. Even content creators. Lots of content creators who have interviewed Jonathan, they don't watch the other podcast. They don't get the full breadth of information. That's why people like those videos, I think. Right? Yeah, me too. That's usually what I do, Godisto. Watch interviews while mapping. Get over here, you Gorgon. 73! What was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, my build starter video. I kinda want... True. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. I have a different opinion when it comes to that, but it's kind of controversial, so. We should get a teaser in minutes. Right. What's going on here? Argalos the Blessed. Yeah. I also think, you know, I don't know. Yes, I will refrain Simulacrums have less waves and more opportunities for unique rewards. The teaser is out. Let's take a look, you guys. Let's take a look. Monitor. Here we go. Twitter. Path of Exile. All right, let's go, guys.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. In the Settlers update, we have removed the first 15 waves from the simulacrum. Usually, characters reaching this content were a high enough level that the first waves were tedious and unrewarding. Simulacrum should now be a lot faster to
Oh, we
run.
got a boss bar.
On top of this, we have added more opportunities to get the specific unique items like voices by defeating the bosses as you complete waves. You can find out more about
That's cool.
325 items like voices by
Let's see,
defeating the
is there
bosses
a
as you
teaser?
complete waves.
Any new items here? You guys see any new bases? I don't see. What's the new build?
We have removed the first 15 waves from the
Dual
simulacrum.
wielding swords.
Usually, characters
Alert.
reaching this content were a high enough level that the first waves were tedious and unrewarding. Simulacrum should now be a lot faster to run. On top of this, we have added more opportunities to get the specific unique items like voices by defeating the
bleed?
bosses
Is
as
it a
you complete
gladiator?
waves.
All right, where's the totem?
You can
Where's
find
the totem?
15 waves from the
I don't see the totem.
simulacrum. Usually, characters reach
Will you see it? Shoot. Oh, right there. Duh. Oh, it's right there. Yep. Jeez.
this content
And
were
this
a high
guy's
enough
not
level
using a
that the first
totem.
waves were tedious and
Yep,
unrewarding.
right there.
Simulacrum should now be a lot faster to run. On top of this, we have added more opportunities to get the specific unique items like voices by defeating
This is crazy. They just keep showcasing. Almost every teaser is with a melee build. This one is a bleed. Lacerate. Gladiator? All right. That's crazy. It would be funny though
defeating the
because
bosses as you complete waves.
for the longest time, you guys, they've been talking about how they just cannot do Melee and Path of Exile 1 because it would require a redesign of the game, right? And that's why they made PoE 2. Are they just gonna go all out on Melee in this last league before the early access? Is the buff with the fist a known buff? I do not know. Ah, yes, Waden. Oh, I've seen some D4 posts. Omniphobia went. That's because it was a wave 1 Omniphobia, of course, Gardisto. Right, the animations. Well, they thought the animations like don't feel good, so Melee could never be in a good place in PoE 1, so they just, gave up on it, right? What I hear is PoE 2 is canceled. Oh my gosh, Legendary Bear. Oh no. Don't say that. Don't kill my channel. Don't kill my channel. Oh no. I actually don't think my channel would die if PoE 2 was canceled. We talk more than enough about non-PoE 2 stuff, but maybe you guys disagree. Cold damage, chill chance. Let's go. Right there. All right. We got a lot of passives to go. Where to next? Charge the beacon in this echo to reveal echoes in a large area around it. Nah, let's go to this one. Mountain Airy. Melee doesn't fancy new animations. It just means removal of melee totems. You skill on the base class. You skill on the base class. Power shift? I'm still on the base class. I do. Yeah, it wasn't the Spellblade tree. I think I just have a few more ward things that I need from there. And I really wanted some more damage because I feel like I'm pretty pretty tanky. Like, I'm only dying if I'm being stupid. I think I only have defensive left. Heavy monetization, but only for melee builds. Get out of here, Legendary Berry. No, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, GGG lurks in these chats sometimes. You gotta be careful, dude. You gotta be careful. They get good ideas from some chatters. Yeah, me too. Gotcha, Flicker Strike. Oh, God. Oh, that was a silly one. This new simulacrum change doesn't even affect me. Never done that comment. Excidium. Well, yeah, same with Blight. But it's cool for other people, right? That's how I see it. Like, I don't do Blight. I'm not going to do Blight. I don't enjoy Blight. Awesome for Blight people that they're getting new uniques and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Holy, what is kit? That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. I should not read Excidium's chat ever again. Ever again. I have never played Flicker Strike, but I've seen a lot of footage of Flicker Strike. Yeah, I think that might have been Ignite from these guys. The Osprix are really deadly in Echoes. I've noticed that.
I cannot do that.
Ascendant Ember Mage. Are you Fire Res Cap? Yep. I sure am. Yeah, I'll try Delirium. It was too long before, but Blight, I don't think you can get me to play Blight. GGG. Unless there's some insane stuff that I can just, you know, farm for a little bit myself. It's those. It's those. Right there. Those fire mages.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
100% those guys right there. Just don't like the gameplay of Blight. That's the only reason. Like, the rewards are pretty decent, especially early on, like you're saying. It's just the actual gameplay I'm not a fan of. No towers, minus 50% movement speed to monsters. Yeah, it's even challenging for my computer, dude. Oh!
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
5 FPS during Blight. Yeah, that's not fun. That's just... I'm not a fan. I'd rather stay away from that 5 FPS sort of stuff, you know? I'll play other content. There's plenty of other content out there. This is the type of content that I love. Here you go. Let's do a tweet read. Quick, make a low effort clickbait video stretching this 36-second teaser into a 15-minute video making completely baseless speculations. I'd like to show you all something. So the teasers, right? I haven't done a single video on any teaser, right? Except a 60-second short on all the teasers. And that is the only teaser video that I've made. I love him. I almost want to retweet this, but I won't. I won't tweet it. I really want to retweet it, but I'm not going to. All right, back to the game. Oh, big try for a second there. Myrmidon Plate of Remedy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, oh. Big try competing with Tiny Lance. Tiny Lance. Okay, I just remembered what you were referencing. That is the funniest thing. Why does he do that? I never asked him. I should have asked him when I met him. That is the fun. Is that just an ongoing joke? Like, what is going on there? Why does Captain Lance make himself so tiny? It's hilarious. Like, sometimes I don't think he's on screen, but no, there he is. 1/100th of his normal size. Hey, Vlad, what's going on? Did you see the latest teaser? About Simulacrum? He's so nice. He was so nice in person. Lacerate buffs, surely, enigmatic. Surely that's what the teaser means. Oh my god, they might piss people off, you guys. I don't even want to know. I mean, what happens if Melee is like in a worse place at the end of the day? Oh, please no. Oh. Yeah. Oh, relic there. Vortex Pennant. Oh, that's cool. Not for me, but cool in general. I'm gonna be freaking mad if Melee is in a bad spot. You and many others, Omega Cybers. You and many others. See here. Let's go. That one. Okay. We back. We back. I genuinely can't remember GGG cooking harder than during any previous teaser season, though. Yeah, I sent a message to the marketing team, and I was like, you guys are killing it. Keep doing this. And they said, yeah, we are. They're working really hard to do well for this hype up season, so they're putting in the effort, guys. Good question, Enigmatic. That'd be really nice for being able to track Omniphobia and Coxus. They're doing their job really well. The better quality video is up now. On the PW2 website.
No more.
On YouTube. Is it like unlisted on YouTube? I always have such a hard time finding them on YouTube. Yeah, unlisted. Oh, Guitar Holic. Apologies to you. Oh, they have all the YouTube links there in the teaser post. Oh. Today I learned. I've been... Whoa! That was... What? I just got wrecked. We're gonna go to Lakeside Arena. Screw that place. Hey. I'm way in above my head. I'm way behind in levels and gear. I still haven't found some good boots. I need some better boots. Some physical resistance. Talk to try dude to dying to talking. Stream name, checking it out. Yeah. I love talking. Love talking. Love jabbering. Jibber jabbering about everything. Oh, avalanche. Oh, another avalanche. Watch out. It has to be a fun league mechanic. They're definitely putting in the effort for this one. Got multiple recurring characters. They're hyping it up with the bow, even though there's not going to be a bow. It's going to be good. Everyone thinking we're going to travel on a boat is totally on hopium. See ya, ERT. Hope you have a good day at work. As good as you can. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. Hey now there. I just died again. Oh my gosh, ice breath. So I'm just I don't have enough ward generation there. Let's see. Can I get some more defenses here? Maybe outrun and outlast? Or is it just because I'm being silly and tanking everything? Crits or die. I'll watch out then. So the confirmed maps are Temple, Haunted Mansion, Ancient City, and Pier. Yeah, I think I need to get Arcane Shield next. Because it has a 5-point big increase there. Yeah. I bet it was one of these Ebers charging me down.
I cannot. Fools.
It's also range things that always seem to take me down. Range things and then the avalanche. That was close. Alright, did it that time. No bone, no chest. How sad. I really need some new good boots, guys. Yo, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm going to lose a lot of damage if I swap to it. It gives me a lot of necrotic resistance, which is overcapped right now. Armor, crit multi, freeze rate multiplier, 8 vitality, 76% chance to apply frostbite. Interesting. Could I add something to it? What did I add to this one? Health? Hold res, fire, fizz res. Wow, that's pretty cool. We got T1 Fizz, T2. Really nice. Nice. T5. Okay. I think we're going to equip that. See how it feels. Now we are res capped entirely. That's pretty cool, Aquino. Yeah, now we're entirely capped.
Take care.
Nice. Let us progress outward. Alpine Halls. Okay. It might still return. They probably want to leave those giant things for the reveal on Thursday. They could always be going with double meetings too, man. Because those totems were huge in all of the marketing things for Trial of the Ancestors as well. Ah, yes. Melee skills work differently in Trial of the Ancestors. Genius.
I cannot do.
That's smart. That's a way to get people to play Toda. Nice. Ooh, yeah. This is a good one. This is a good base. Conduit's Crystal Sword of Brutality. That's a good base for me. Holy. We're taking that back home. We're taking that back home. All right. Oh, this would be kind of cool for me too. White fur and werebear form. That's cool. Can't I remove that, Vladis? Could I, like, re-roll the item? Or is it stuck on there? Vladis, no. Vladis, no. Can I get rid of it? You've made me so sad.
I cannot do that.
Well, maybe I'll use a Glyph of Envy. How many do I have? Not many, I think. Oh, baby. I'm gonna YOLO that stuff. I have 0 glyphs of envy. Well, I trust you.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, they come in powered mono, so I'm just gonna YOLO. Whoa, baby. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Those are some nice boots. You can turn off the I cannot do that spam, by the way. What, you don't like that, man? You don't like the voice lines? I'm a voice line enjoyer. Pure build was constant. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get rid of that minion stuff. Let's YOLO it off. All right. Oh. No. No. Removes a random affix on an item, returning the okay. YOLO red. YOLO red. The red scroll in there too? Cliff of Chaos. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Oh, yeah, bricked. Bricked. And I did it wrong. It's okay. It's okay. I know the base I want to get. Fine. Rip. You were so cool. That's what I did. Close my eyes and slam. The only way to go. Alright, I should be able to upgrade my boots now. Item level 85? Jeez, I need to get some levels, guys. I need some levels here. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need levels. Close your eyes and slam. Yeah, Omega's gonna go some slamming builds. Lakeside Arena, Pristine Gardens. All right. Let's see. One more build this league, and you want to buy a mirror? Yeah, you have some major farming to do, bro. Uh-oh. That's Ignite that's doing all that damage to me there. Yeah, you've only got one more week about. Little over a week. Everything's over.
Cannot do that.
Posted in the, oh, dang it. Poison, right? Yep. Posted in the Discord. I'll check it out. You farmed 5 mirror shards on a good day? Dang, dude. Slay all 3 patrolling siege golems. What does Hall of Grandmasters have? What? Am I unaware of something?
I cannot do that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was almost really bad. Oh, I see. And it drops pretty darn often. Of course you can gamble. 3 cards for 100 maps. I remember that map was such a pain back when you needed to do it for the Atlas. When did they change that? Like 3.10 or something? It was relatively recently.
I cannot do that.
These guys are tough. Really tough. I'm shocked here. I am in that. I gotta keep reminding myself I'm way higher up than I used to be. And I've got a passive point to spend. He was way easier than the other golems. Jeez. He did not put up a fight at all. Alright, I'm at 176 stability. Okay. Boreal Forest. Destroy both moon spires. Toxic Rain. I played that skill in 3.9, Conquerors of the Atlas, and down Cirrus and everyone for the first time on that. Cirrus, Shaper, Elder. When I was very new.
I cannot do that.
Oh, shoot. Lightning and cold. Oh boy. Try that one. Slay enemies to locate the beacon, and then I have to charge the beacon. I haven't had this one before.
I cannot do that.
Beacon is that one. Anyone planning on watching House of the Dragon tonight? The next episode? I'm pretty excited for that. I don't think this season was as good as the first season so far, but it's good nonetheless. Oh. Good. Hopefully it shows me an Oribus fight. I would like to fight him again. Or a shade of Oribus fight. It's not technically Oribus.
I cannot do that.
I know you cannot do that.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, we haven't seen him, right? That's just a shade of him. What, is he going to be the final act boss, or is he going to be an endgame boss, I wonder?
I cannot do that.
Hey, Loretta, thanks for the follow. How are you doing this fine day? Oh, my wife texted me. This Harbinger is the freaking pinnacle. Oh, is that how it works? Okay. I see. Ooh. No. No. That's cool, but nope. Alright, let me text my wife back really quick. Hey, Zikos, what's going on, dude? Yeah, she's got my stream on in the background. She's like, I just cannot. Okay, all right. All right, I'm fine with doing that. Where is it? Where is it? Sound. Mute error voice line. Okay. Error voice lines gone. Bam. Oh no, Zikos. No, 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 no. That's a spicy take, dude. Made them untradeable. Oh. I don't know. Made them untradeable so that people couldn't hoard them up. I don't know, man. I like being able to buy stuff. That is a spicy hot take. And I appreciate you sending that take our way. Why do you think that would be of benefit to the game? Ancient Arena. All right, let's do it. So they couldn't be funneled up by people running them 24/7. Right, right, right. That's what I thought. So people can't hoard them up and everything. That is a supremely spicy tip. Well, excuse me. So I have to dodge abilities now, I see? Is that something that must be done? That was a spicy death, wouldn't you say? That was a gold elemental spraying me. It was a golden spray. That's what it was called, which is an interesting name for an ability. You could still farm them up and then do a big T17 binge, but everybody would be forced to farm 6 Ts. Ah, well, it's very interesting. I don't think GGG would ever do it. But that is interesting. Because you'd actually need to think about what you're doing in T16s, and you wouldn't just completely focus on T17s and the massive amount of rewards that you're going to get from them at all times, right? The more that I'm thinking about I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I kind of like it. Because for everyone, T16s would always be relevant. But then that still blocks Ubers behind. No, because then what about the Uber keys? Are the Uber keys tradable? So you'd force people to have to do the T17. Because that would further force people to do T17s. Not everybody wants that level of challenge, though, you know? Interesting thought. I'm mulling it over in my head. Hoping a gold elemental doesn't come out at any... Nope, no gold elemental. Way easier when there's not a gold elemental involved here. Let me tell you. Alright, we're almost at enough stability here. Oh. Oh, it's another wave. I didn't even see. A lot of wave-based echoes here. Whoop. Where are these mobs? There they are. Yeah, that was one of their initial comments, right? That they should not be sustainable at all. D16s, when obviously they are, by those who really want to sustain them. Whoop. Big dodge there. A lot of waves. Holy crap. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. The turtle. Nice. arena key. All right, we almost have enough for that next quest to echo. All right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quick and get a drink of water. I will be right back, everyone. I'll put on that little waiting screen, but I will be right back, I promise. big try again. Jesus. I need to delete that one. That one is not the right scene in OBS. Okay, let's see here. Go here. Solarum Ascent. Alright, we're almost through the first Echo, right? Or Monolith timeline of the 90s. Oh. I really like this map tile set. Level 75. I've got some stuff in my stash that I need to equip now. Crystal Lotus, here we are. Whoa. Okay. Fire pen. Nice. I don't need that though, unfortunately. Some cool items. Alright. Next quest one right here. Let's see. The Frozen Harbor. Oh, there's not little blurbs for this one. Okay. Go for it, man. It's just my takes on what exactly is going to change.
I have need of your assistance. You have my trust.
Defeat Rusk the Marauder. Knight Beligdar. Yeah, I think there's going to be a slew of changes here. Oh man, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, Rusk just got annihilated. Gladiator's Oath. Alright, you're on, you dead. Whoa. Alright, I've got to find Grail. Okay. Hopefully he's off this way. Feel like I might be going in the wrong direction. Nope. Good. Don't make me fight Grail.
We're both. Come. Give Herox, champion, a proud death.
I did have to fight Grail, but he's very easy. Grail, you are getting chunked. Uber chunked, dude. Alright. Where to now? 400 stability. Up to 42 bonus stability if I clear this entire echo, the Willow Marsh. Holy crap, you can get a lot of bonus stability. Seriously chunked potato. Wow. Can I just finish this echo right here and now? Right at the beginning? No way. Haha, that's crazy. That's the fastest echo ever. Ooh, that's a cool celestial raiment. But should I slay a bunch of bonus enemies? That's the real question. Nah, I'll just go on to the next one. Is Silver playing right now? Oh, he is? What I wonder what he's deciding to play. Here, I just hopped into the... He's level 75. Oh, so he's level... I'm level 75 too. Somebody's been blasting. Obviously. He's the same class. The copy... Is he doing the same build? Alright, well, I joined my super secret creator Discord. The streaming and open to chat channel. So, he's in the level 90 zone. Me too. Oh my god. We're neck and neck. So if he wants to hop on and talk, then we might. Build is similar. Whoop. Well, I'm glad that he didn't bounce or anything after that tough first day with, what was it? Was he on the Rogue? No, he was playing the Primalist. Who is gonna beat a Harvey first, me or Silver? Who knows? All I know is I have to get him my first freaking Divine Orb of Settlers League, which is rough. Gonna cripple me. That's okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. I have to kite. I'm very scared. I don't know the animation for the avalanche. All I know is it will destroy me. Yup, right there. There it is.
Yo, hello, mate.
Hey, Silver, what's going on, dude?
All is good, mate. All is good. I've just jumped on stream in Last Epoch.
Oh, no, I hear you're level 75 as well on a Spellblade?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Velitus has just dropped me a message. Are you streaming now?
I am, yeah. I've streamed a lot today because every time I get a chance to play, I just turn on my stream and see how it goes. And it's been going pretty well.
Good, good, good. All right, I'm gonna. I'm all right to check you on my stream.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
nice
you're
one.
on mine already. So.
Oh no.
Be careful. Be careful. I know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, exciting. So obviously, I was just saying I had a mare with the druid. So yeah, sorry for guys on the stream. Try is now. This is Try's voice coming through.
Hello.
Yes, and hello to your chat as well. Yeah, so I was having a nightmare with the druid.
Right.
Serpent Strike was not working out for me. Wasn't feeling it. I think just the mechanics of it, you know. And
yeah.
So then I was like, right, come on, Silver, don't give up on 1.1 this easily. What else could be fun? And so yeah, I thought, okay, Mana Strike sounds cool. I think I'm like you. I think you're the same, where if I think a skill feels cool and like sounds cool thematically, I'm like, yeah, I'll just build around that. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I did, and I've been having a blast.
So you're playing Spellblade as well, right?
I'm playing Spellblade, but I swapped out of Mana Strike because I felt like it required me to get too close to monsters, and I wasn't able to clear packs easily, so I swapped to Shatter Strike.
Interesting. Okay, and how's that been?
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's got the beautiful cold effects and everything. It's got huge AoE. You freeze monsters. It's been really good.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have Path of Exile's incredible old freeze effect, though, does it? You know, the shatter sound effect, unfortunately.
Yeah, no Herald of Ice or anything like that.
No.
But it's fun. I beat Empowered Lagan, not Empowered, but Mono Lagan for the first time, and that was an intense fight.
Yes, I think so. This is what I'm gonna have to check the stream out because I'm really curious how you've been getting on. Where am I on the mono? I'm at the last ruin, which is like the level 90 content. And I've just been like, this build is just snapping. Like, it's just completely destroying everything.
Yeah?
Like, even like the mono bosses and stuff have been falling incredibly quickly.
Oh crap, dude.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. I know what you mean about the clear. The clear is a little lackluster. I tried the ranged node on Mana Strike, where it turns it into like a ranged ability.
Yeah.
That was super lackluster. Felt very weak.
Right.
So I've just gone back to sort of, and then using Surge and Teleport as sort of mobility.
Right. Okay.
How are you kind of darting around? Are you using Surge or are you using Teleport?
I'm using Flame Rush. So, and I flavored it as like a snowball ability. Not flavored, I've edited it to be a snowball ability. So I'm just scaling cold damage. So it gives me a nice burst of energy and damage when I use it. So I can use it to dodge stuff in boss fights. I can use it as just a travel ability, whatever, and it gives me a nice temporary buff.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna have to check this out. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm so glad we've like not accidentally just built the exact same thing, because I have no idea if I'm doing this right. You know, it just sort of feels good. So, and sometimes you can get stuck, right? You start going down one. I don't know about you, but if I start going down one sort of path or something, I find it a little. Even though Last Epoch makes it really easy to respec, I find it just a little bit tricky. I'm not sure if like it's just a personality trait of mine, but trying out other abilities and stuff I'm not great at, so I might be inspired if I see yours. So is this a sorcerer ability or something?
It's a Spellblade ability, specifically.
Is it?
Yeah. It's Shatter Strike. It's one of the first ones you get. It's pretty fun.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of the Flame Rush, sorry.
Oh, Flame Rush? It's, oh no, it's a Rune Master ability. You need 5 points in Rune Master to grab it.
Okay.
And I found it worth it. I really like it. It takes some getting used to, though, because it's not an instant ability. And you have to hold the travel ability to travel. And Silver is playing a Mana Strike Spellblade. Very similar to me, Omega.
Yeah, it's It's just doing insane damage. Well, to me it seems insane, at least, you know.
Have you fought Lagan?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just check.
It's what is it? The timeline. It's the ending the storm
Ending Storm.
timeline.
Yes, yeah, I have. Yeah.
Oh my god, it took me 7 or 8 tries and it was intense. Oh, finally got it though.
Dude, I'm gutted that I wasn't recording it. I would have definitely dropped you a clip. But yeah, no, I think it's going well so far. How's your ward generation? Because that's the thing I've found has been really solid for me, and the way I've spec'd the passive tree.
I feel like it's not as good as it can be, but it's mostly because of my gear. I have trash gear. I was wearing the worst swords for the longest time, and I upgraded right before I hit Lagan. But I have not done tremendous upgrades, and I really just figured out how to craft recently. I didn't realize how in-depth the crafting system really was, because I bounced in 1.0 before I really dove into it.
Right.
And it's been going really well thus far.
And how are you finding the crafting system then, as you've kind of discovered it? Because for me, I know, like, I'm similar to you. I didn't play a ton in 1.0, and that was very much my introduction to the game. I hadn't played early access, and I sort of got a bit of a feel for it. But you know, I'd never sealed an affix. I'd never done any of like I guess like later game. I never made a legendary or anything like that. So, are you Circle of Fortune or are you?
I'm Circle of Fortune, but I've barely used Circle of Fortune.
Yes.
Honestly.
Okay.
I just started crafting with a few items because I had a whole bunch of currency built up, hadn't touched anything. And I realized that you can, you know, choose basically which affix you're upgrading. You can remove certain affixes. You can re-roll an affix into another like very easily. I didn't realize the level of customizability there was. And it's pretty cool.
You got divine orbs as well, right?
Yeah, re-rolling the affix rolls and everything, like the ranges. Yeah, it's super cool. I didn't realize it was that in depth.
No, it's different, isn't it? But how you find it compared to kind of PoE and I guess what you've seen in PoE 2? Like we haven't seen tons of crafting, but that we know the philosophy that they're going for. What's your thoughts about what EHG are doing?
I mean, it's way more intuitive. In PoE when I'm crafting, my crafting always starts with base item and spamming like 2,000 alteration orbs on it. So that's what happens with me. I'm not the master crafter at all.
No, we'll leave that to alcohol, right?
Yes, yes. But it seems like it's doing really well. Hey, Catmaster! Wow, thanks for the raid, dude. I appreciate it. How you doing, man? We're just talking with Silver right now. He's streaming too.
Yeah, say hello to Cat and hello to all of the chatters that have come in, obviously, on your stream.
And it looks like I'm facing a boss for the first time. I'm confronting Heorot in the Frozen Citadel in that level 90 timeline. I'm probably going to get my arse kicked. So I'm in the Age of Winter. I went for that instead of the last rune.
Yeah, see, there is there's a huge difference in drops and things, isn't there, based on the timeline you choose, I think. Right, but I have no idea. I don't know where I see that information, do you?
No, I think it's all game knowledge. I've been trying to find out as much as possible.
Okay.
But I think it's just like out of game now, right now, or I just, it's not in the open at least. We were talking about who we think is the most toxic positive PoE 2 shill. Well, here you go. Welcome to the channel. You got two of them right here talking to each other.
Guilty as charged on that one, unfortunately.
Oh god, I feel like this fight's gonna be tough. It looks like a huge circular arena. And there's a shrine inside the boss fight. Shrine of the Ice Beetle. How interesting.
I need to get your stream up way there.
I'm gonna try it out. I've been able to one-shot most of the bosses except for Lagan. Let's see.
What was it that got you? Was it the I-beam?
It was the traveling I-beam, and I kept... So, I don't know if you're watching my stream, but this ability, Flame Rush, you have to hold it. And if you do not hold it, if you just go like this, accidentally tap the W or something, it'll go on cooldown and you won't travel any distance. I kept minorly tapping it instead of holding it in, and I wouldn't travel out of the beam, or I'd intersect with the tentacle, and I'd screw myself
Right.
over and just absorb the full brunt of Lagan's tentacle beam or beam. So that's
Yeah,
what was getting me there.
Yeah, it makes sense. Teleport's been really useful just to have on the bar for those specific scenarios where you really, you need that lightning warp-esque kind of real point and click. It does look cool though. It looks very cool. I've just got.
If I had room for teleport on the bar, I would add it. I can't because I need enchant weapon on the bar, even though it's like a passive. I need mana strike because sometimes I do run out of mana, unfortunately, on this build. So I have to do a little bit of a generator spender. So I use everything on my bar right now. I need one more key. One more key, because then I could have teleport to really get out of those situations. Yes, charge dash to me except worse. Yeah, pretty much. Look at that, because it can be super short range.
It must be really tough for EHG when they're coming up with skills and stuff. Obviously, they're, PoE's the incumbent, really. And it's like, you're trying to create unique skill identities, but obviously fantasy has its tropes and it has certain things, right, that you want to do. And it's tough because we all just compare it to skills from PoE, I guess. But they've done a really good job. The one thing that's really struck me on this playthrough, and I'm curious what you think, is the way that the skill system works and how you can customize. Obviously, so we don't have support gems, but we have, the passive trees for each skill. And just the ability, like you say there, like to be able to convert it from a fire skill into a cold skill, or it feels like you can really easily craft the kind of, not just like the mechanical version of the skill you want, but also like the theming and the fantasy. Yeah. It's so intuitive in that way, don't you think? I love it.
I really enjoy it, and I like that they went the extra mile and they changed all the animations and effects too. Yes. Because I think it would have been very easy to allow that to happen, but then leave the base skill unchanged in terms of its actual visual design. But they went that step further. I really appreciate that. I hope they continue to do so, because like with this flame rush ability, like it's a fireball, right? But you can turn it into a lightning-based one, which is what I had when I was using Mana Strike. And now this right here, snowballing. Yeah, it turns it into a little snowball. The snowball might look a little janky, but it's cooler because it's themed around all my other skills, which are all ice-themed and everything. I really appreciate that aesthetic right there. So
I wonder if, I wonder if there could be. So there's two things that come to mind. I wonder if in PoE 2 we'll get our support gems, cold conversion or something like that, and whether or not that will actually affect the visuals. The visuals of the skill. That's really interesting. And I suppose on top of that, like, what the actual ability to, because there's so many times in PoE where, let's say like Molten Strike, right? Yeah. And I'd think, I love the way that Molten Strike works, but I just love playing cold builds and I want to freeze, and it would be, I guess just playing this recently has just really made me wish for that ability in Path of Exile. Like, I just want to play this specific, like Lightning Strike. I want to play Lightning Strike, but I want to play it as a, fire damage character. And yes, you can obviously get conversion. You can be clever. And
it's so convoluted. It's not, you can just transform it into this specific type and then branch out and add those complexities and those extra layers of customization. No, it's right now in PoE, you have to know exactly what percentage you have to convert to get this specific ability in this specific, right? Because it's very complex. And Cat Master is going, what do you mean? What do you mean? You could just sell an MTX that turns it into this color, right? There you go. See, he just typed it. You can just sell a fire MTX for Lightning Strike. Come on, guys.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Come on.
Silver, you've just been destroyed. Cat Master just completely unfurled your argument in one line. He's right.
You are, I concede. But this is the thing.
I think with
it's
PoE
like
2,
in the
there's
game
the opportunity.
it would be great.
Yeah.
And, well, we don't know. They have said that, I don't know if you know this, right? But they have said that conversion's going to work differently, right?
Yes.
It's supposed to be less convoluted and might not have the same chain of conversion that we have, where we go from, strict order. I don't know. Did you know anything about that?
No. I just know that they're streamlining a lot of those more complex mechanics like Leech into something that is more digestible to a large section of the player base. So
Okay.
yeah, conversion's going to be one of those. Leech is one of those. Armor, I think, is another one. They're streamlining things,
Right,
hopefully,
okay.
so that they can add layers of complexity elsewhere to, you know, deeper mechanics. Not a mechanic as simple as armor should be.
Yep.
Is very, very complex right now in PoE 1 and the scaling of it and everything, right, for a new player. That's the big thing that they're going for, I think. All
I'm
those
really
base
curious
mechanics.
what they do with armor specifically, because you know we saw on the in the development of D4 over the last sort of year that they've kind of changed their armor scaling, and they've talked about the way that armor works, and they've sort of exposed a little bit for those of us that have watched the campfire chats. They showed us the graphs and how they've changed the formula, and I think it's tough because it kind of is inherently it's like people talk about resistances in PoE where you go, okay, do you make it diminishing returns, or like I guess what's the opposite of exponential returns, where the last few points are, you know, exponentially important? Because that kind of makes sense. Like it feels like there's no perfect answer, because then the other route is like it actually doesn't make sense. If you it makes more intuitive sense if you make it more linear, but technically it's incorrect. Like as the way that, you know, the math works, it's actually incorrect technically. So I think it's a tough one of like, how can you make it something like armor scaling really simple? I don't know. Like, have you seen a game
I also don't
that
have
does
the
it
answer
really
for you.
No, it's a tough one, right? I don't know. Maybe someone in chat has really thought about this and has some clearer thoughts on it. But I saw Omega said in the chat that I'll see you later, Rossi. Cheers for stopping by, mate. Yeah, I saw that Omega was saying that they've confirmed apparently that they're not having visual changes for conversion.
Okay, they have.
I'm not sure where. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Omega, where did you see that, mate? Really curious.
Yeah, he's also taunting me in my chat, saying that I'm stalling. I'm not stalling. I'm just talking to Silver. I'm gonna kill this boss in one shot, dude. It's gonna be easy. Okay.
You need to lock in, then feel free to. I will be quiet and watch. I've got you on my second monitor, so if you want to go,
I'll give it a go. I have no clue what the mechanics of this fight are. So okay, I'm curious. Did you watch any? I'm stalling now. Have you watched any of the new Harbinger boss or Pinnacle boss footage, or are you going in blind just like me?
I've seen a very little bit of Aberoth because I saw the world first.
Oh, you did? I stayed away.
Yeah.
I stayed away.
They're definitely not enough to learn any mechanics, so I think it'll feel pretty confusing at least. But nice. No, it looks good. That's all I'll say.
It looks good? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go in blind if I can make it there. I'm hoping I can. But it all starts with Herat, because I got to beat these 3 timelines to get to the Harbingers. So here we go.
Stop stalling. Come on.
I'm not stalling. I'm probably going to die pretty instantly. I have all my res capped. All right, I've got some good ward generation. Only 1,200 life. Let's go through every statistic in my character. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. Let's try it out.
Are you using Flame Ward?
Yes.
This is
Nice.
a mercy.
Yeah, found that really powerful.
Shatter. Do not stand in my way.
Okay. Okay. So that one obviously is bad.
Oh, the skill looks so good.
Okay.
This is a mercy.
This is a mercy killing. Okay, so that's a beam.
Do not stand.
All right, get out. Yep. Okay, so do not stand in my way.
Shatter.
This is a mercy killing. Shatter is the go in and do damage ability.
This is a mercy.
Yep. So that one's. See, do you see how I'm losing mana? Like I don't have mana. Do you see that? What is this? Holy. Okay, so it's a storm. It's a storm ability. That's tough. That's tough. How do I? Okay. So what's that? So there's a storm around me. There's also the AoE going on in the center. Okay. Thanks, Velatus. See what's happening here, Silver? Nobody wants me to win. They don't want me to win.
Oh, okay. It's fun.
So we've got a few abilities going on. That's tough. So at 75%, he gets a blizzard, but he also does that slow spike AoE ability around him. There has to be a way to dodge that, and I'm just being stupid. All right. attempt to. Have you faced this guy before, Silver?
I haven't, no. So this is me. I'm getting the scoop on this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that one's fine.
Right.
This is the one. How do I dodge that during the blizzard? I feel like that's going to be the tough one.
You're doing fine.
I'm totally doing fine.
Do not stand in my way.
This one right here. Okay, okay, I can go in. I can go in there. Okay. Okay, I got this. I got this.
Behold,
my
the
God.
rage of winter.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is a mercy.
We're fine. We're fine. We're just gonna chill.
God, the ward changes are really interesting to get used to, aren't they? But I think it's a really good system. It's so much more intuitive.
Silver, I think your mic input just changed to a different microphone. Your voice just changed entirely, dude.
Do not
Did it?
stand
Yeah.
in my way.
Oh
Am I
my God,
crazy, chat?
let me check.
It sounds like a webcam mic. It is a webcam. I'm pretty sure. Okay, guys, does this storm ever go away?
Do not stand in my way.
Does this storm ever go away? This is crazy, guys.
That's weird.
This is a
I'm thinking it might be Discord.
shatter.
Is it Discord?
Do not
I'll try jump out.
in my way.
Is that better?
No, it's still the same mic. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, the quality
Crazy.
just sounds like a webcam. But it's okay. Focusing on this is allowing me to totally destroy Huron. I'm just... Okay, alright, so that's the big one.
Rise, my fallen
What's this?
champions.
Rise, my fallen
Aid
champions.
me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do they do big damage? That looked like a big damage ability.
Right, we'll have to.
That's fine. It was just really loud for a moment, so the quality's not terrible. It was just super, super loud. Like you were right. I thought you were giving me this sort of talking to, you know, going really close to the mic.
You can do this, bro.
Yeah, like that, like that, like that.
Do not stand in my
Coach in
way.
your ear. Okay, I'll try to turn it down, and we'll see if that's a little bit better.
Okay. Oh, we
let's
got
get
this.
A mercy.
We got this. We got this.
Shatter.
Uh-oh.
Do not stand in my way.
Looking good, dude. Second run. This is the second try, right?
Yeah, second try.
This is a mercy.
What is am I getting frozen
Shatter.
there?
Do not stand in my way.
Is this where you find out you've got 50% cold res? And
Yeah.
you're knocked out.
All right, are these strong ads? We're about to find out. Nah, weak ads, man. Weak ads. This is fine. We are fine here.
Fine. How nice is it to be in a boss fight that lasts longer than, 20 seconds?
Here we go. Here we go.
This is a mercy.
I think that's the big one that can kill me right there.
Do not stand in my way.
That doesn't seem to do much damage. I think that's the one that does big
This is a
damage.
mercy.
Or this is a mercy killing. I feel like that's a Lagan beam moment right there.
Stand in my way.
We're good. We're good.
I would love to know the lore of why we're fighting Herat now.
He took over and went like mad because he killed Riot. Got him. Let's go. Second try. Knew it. Knew this would happen.
Nice
Okay.
work.
Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Frostbite on hit or shred cold resistance on hit. Probably shred cold res since I'm doing full cold. Right?
Very nice, yeah.
Right? I
Have
mean,
you got any other cold shred?
No, only on my skill. But I think it just
should
continues
be
to
fine.
stack, right? I'm pretty sure it just
Yeah,
stacks
should do.
additively. Yeah, shred cold res for sure. Omega Cybers is approving of my decision. I feel like I'm making the right one. There we go. See, Silver? Easy fight. Easy fight. 2 tries.
All right, just do it like that, yeah?
Yeah. Now we need to fight him empowered and everything, right? Because I think it just
So I'm
keeps getting
still
harder.
not even sure how the empowered system works, to be honest. Very much discovering the game as we go. How's my audio now, dude? Is it still the same?
It is still the same. I'm turning you down.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna come off Discord for a bit, and I'll jump back on. All right.
All right, that sounds good, man. It was nice talking to you. Talk to you
Yeah,
soon.
you too, dude. All right, bye.
All right, bye. That was nice talking to Silver. Right, it's the opposite timeline. And then he takes over everything and he goes power mad and we got to kill him. Look at that, you guys. Let's go. You won't win yet. 2 tries, Gardisto. When Pee-wee 2 release date isn't in November, I will die. Panic. Don't even put that out into the universe. Don't do that. But we did it, guys. One level 90 timeline down. I did not have confidence in myself. But we did it. I don't actually know how I died that first time, though, guys. Like, obviously, it was just the blizzard. I wasn't ready for it. Must have just been the blizzard. All right, now I got to go to the last ruin so I can beat it before Silver does. That's right. Okay. Can I add... Okay, I need new boots, guys. Holy crap, my boots are so bad. I have horrible boots. Let's look at this. Level 79. I seriously need new boots. %20 increased damage. Enrage at half health. I feel like that's fun. The Devoured Sanctum. Hey, Balderside Swag. What's going on, dude? Thank you for confirming that bit of Last Epoch lore. I do like the little blurbs that they have with each timeline quest. It looks like they stopped them in the level 90 monos. Or the level 90 timelines. Ooh, a Harbinger ruined corpse is nearby. Thorn shell, shield, nah. Mage's opulent robes of defense, meh. Shotgun hit with lightning cells, also meh. We'll just empower though. Well, I really chunked this guy down. Whoa. How does it feel to play Pee-wee 2? Is it a significant difference? It is a massive difference from Pee-wee 1, and I was shocked the first time I played it, and the second time I played it. It is a very different game compared to Pee-wee 1, I feel, but it's not because of the speed of the game. It's just the things that you pay attention to. I pay attention to the combat mechanics far more. I pay attention to, well, obviously, the item drops far more, especially when I was in that playtest the second time. When I was getting those rare items, I was actually excited with every rare. They weren't super common, but they were common enough where when they did drop, it was a pretty significant moment in that first act there, and even in Act 2. I'd say those are the 2 big differences. Otherwise, you know, pretty in line with Pee-wee 1. I even think in terms of speed, it's pretty darn similar once you get to Act 2. I mean, you're going through mobs, you're fighting monsters pretty quickly, you're progressing, but you pay attention to different things. And I like that. Hey, Mr. Caboose, thanks for the Prime, dude. I appreciate that. We're working our way back up to 100. We're at 76 right now. Oh my goodness. Hey, and I think Silver's back in the chat. Hey, man, sorry, I just saw you pop down.
Hey, man. Yeah, I think, how's the mic sounding now?
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Let me put you back up to 100 or 150%. Oh, almost died.
No. Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, great stuff. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure what's going on. Just the old unplug and replugs seem to work. Chat happy. So yeah, we're back on it. So what you were talking about your experience with the drop rates and stuff on the latest playtest?
Panic915 asked the difference between playing Pee-wee 2. How does it feel to play it, you know? Is it a significant difference compared to Pee-wee 1? And that, my answer is just like, I feel like it's pretty darn similar in speed. It's just you're paying attention to different things. Like every encounter, it's fast, it's impactful. You're paying attention to the monster abilities, how you're actually positioned, and then the items that drop are more meaningful, at least in Act 1 and 2 when I played. Otherwise, it's pretty similar. You got the passives, you got the skills that you can edit in the same manner. It's still going to be pretty diverse in the set of stuff that you can customize. So, yeah.
It's an interesting. It's interesting thinking about it because a big part of me wants it to feel very different, right? Like there's this part of me that wants it to feel somehow, you know, revolutionary, the next generation of ARPGs, as they say, right?
Well, I think they've succeeded. So, like I say, it feels the same. But
yeah.
I'm trying to, like, the combat is the big thing that is different, but the pace of the game is, I'd say, is the same. Like, the combat is meatier, it's weightier. You need to pay attention to what you're doing. That's very different compared to other ARPGs, right? Last Epoch? Okay, so Diablo 4. I'm level 70 something right now on my character. Haven't pressed a healing potion a single time. I don't dodge out of the way of things. I don't die. I'm fine.
What a flex. What a flex.
No, it's not even hard. Right, Last Epoch, you got to pay attention to things, but you're not really like, not really abilities. You're just like staying out of circles and making sure you're moving so that projectiles don't hit you. And in Path of Exile, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? With PoE 2, there's legitimate mechanics that you're paying attention to.
Interesting. Yeah, so the question is, how have you felt playing Last Epoch, having played PoE 2, right? Like, because surely it's just made this one of the criticisms of this game, and I think, you know, the dodge roll maybe has alleviated that a touch, but is the floatiness of the combat here, right? It all just feels very kind of yeah, very floaty and very like nothing has impact. So has it felt quite tricky playing Last Epoch?
Good night, Gardisto. Have a great night. Playing Last Epoch, so with this skill, it feels weightier than it did when I was playing on my Falconer. So I think it matters a lot on how you're playing it and what skill you're playing. This feels way more impactful. You know, I'm going up in people's faces. I'm hitting them. They're shattering. You know, I have to dodge around now with the dodge ability. That has helped a lot. I am now so much more excited for the PoE 2 dodge. Playing, you know, like what, 20, 25 hours of Last Epoch the past few days. Using this dodge and actually having it be valuable. Oh, I love the dodge. But I do get the feeling of, I don't think the effects are necessarily there yet. I like the effects, but I don't think they're as impactful as a game like even like some Path of Exile 1 sometimes, and definitely PoE 2.
Okay.
That's how I feel, and I've only played like 8 hours of PoE 2, so I know. But watching all the different trailer footage and talking about it with you endlessly, right? I've formulated quite a big opinion on it, you know? So, how do you feel? What are your thoughts on it thus far? As someone who hasn't played PoE 2 but has only watched, how do you think Last Epoch compares to like the floatiness of PoE 1, honestly, at this point too? Because PoE 1, I mean, you kill stuff and stuff explodes most of the time, especially once you get to where we are in like the Last Epoch endgame. Screens are exploding for the most part, including bosses.
It's so. I think this is what, for me, the next generation tag really is like. I'm hoping is the differentiator here. So if I think about what's the matter with, like, you know, what I would call, like, let's say if D2 was the origin, you know, PoE was like the 2.0, right? And then, like, let's say Last Epoch feels like 2.5 of like this 2.5 generation of ARPGs. And I feel like the reason it doesn't feel like it's that third generation, next generation is simply, like you say, because the skills and everything just don't feel meaty. There's not a sense you actually, the action kind of element isn't there. And I actually think D4 did like a pretty well, like you said, depending on what you play, but playing the Barbarian in D4, I felt that sense of like, oh yeah, like, okay, I'm you know, sort of really like slamming stuff. And the leap stand felt really strong and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's just really arcadey. is the problem. It doesn't feel very grounded. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm playing like a, you know, like a loot simulator, much more than I'm playing a combat game. So, I guess like I feel the same as you, that, and I haven't played PoE 2, but from the stuff we've seen, I'm just really hoping it, and it does look to have that kind of meatiness, but you can't understand meatiness until you feel it, right? It's a feel thing. So yeah, I guess we'll wait and see, and obviously we're all kind of I guess just going from what you guys have said, it sounds really good. I think the thing that really surprised me as well about PoE 2 and the showcases is the visual effects.
Yeah.
The visual effects for, like, I don't know who the team is, right? Like, I'm not sure who it is. I'd love to give some named credit here, but oh my goodness, like when we got the XLCon, the XLCon 2 demo from last year, and the gameplay demo where we went through the Vaal Temple, and that was when I just thought, oh, this isn't even just that, like the graphics and the lighting are better. This is like the whole step up of the visual effects is just palpable. The ice effects, everything, and I think, does that feel like? That must have felt like an important part of what made the combat feel meatier, I imagine. Is the sound, because we can't really get that when we're watching the videos, right? It's a lot harder to get it across.
Everything is just a step up. I mean, the sound design, I'll give infinite credit to Camille does a lot of all the music on PoE 2. And then the name of the lead sound engineer escapes me, but I've talked a lot with Dominic. He's one of the sound engineers on the team. Excellent, and the way they flow together with the skills, like, I'll go back to the bell. Everyone goes back to the bell. Oh my gosh. But like, the way that you prep the bell is, you know, you get the 5 hits up, and you got a bell hanging off whatever weapon you're using as a monk, and when the bell's ready to go, it'll start like ringing a little bit, and it will light up on the edge of your quarterstaff, and then when you place it down, that stops, and the bell makes unique noises depending on what type of projectile hits it and everything. I mean, just the thought and care that has gone into it is tremendous, and that's why they're delaying it, right, guys? That's why they've delayed it so many times. One of the big reasons they delayed it this year is because of the WASD fiasco and them needing to change a lot of the animations for all the classes. Completely redesign how this stuff looked and felt, because it was then bad with WASD, and they need to make it feel good not only with point and click, but WASD as well. So they're perfecting all this. They have a huge animation team. They one of the big reasons they did PoE 2 in the first place was to perfect those animations, and you know, they're not going to sell themselves short. They're not going to go half-assed, essentially, right?
No. Well, I mean, apparently, right? It's we can see it. I'm really glad. I was saying this before, like when I first sort of jumped back into Last Epoch 1.1 though, and I was like, I'm just so glad the Last Epoch's on the scene.
It's fun. It's fun as all hell.
Yeah, and it looks like, you know, their investment's going to pay off with PoE 2, right? Like, I think you said it in your latest video. I'm trying. I might be misquoting, but it was like that the ambition is crazy, and what they're doing in terms of they've taken like a real gamble in terms of like the amount of work they've had to put in. Like you say, reworking WASD, but everything they've done, like investing in the animation pipeline and all this stuff. Yeah. And it's a free-to-play game. So they're not going to recoup this cost immediately, and that is just such a flex, I think, from a company to go, do you know what? We have so much faith in the product that we don't need you to. We don't need to like trick and bait you, which is why I think the marketing campaign is going to feel so different. I know this is something you're curious about. I guess because you sort of, you know, you do some marketing and sales stuff at work. Yeah. It's like, and you've talked about it on your channel. It's like, what are they gonna? Obviously, D4 had the biggest marketing campaign, like I guess almost any game has ever had, and it worked. It really worked. Like, they made probably all their money and 10 times their money back. Dev cost. So, but like, we know that's not going to happen the same way for PoE, or we expect it won't be, because they don't need to get that instant hook in, so they don't have to hype it as much. So I'm curious if do you think we'll see ads? Do you think we'll see You know, a big paid advertising campaign coming out of BGG?
I think it's infinitely valuable, and I am so tempted to do a proposal to them.
Oh,
To
dude.
send them a freaking deck, be like, guys, I do this this is what I do as my job. Here is exactly what you need to do on these advertising sites. Here's the tools you need to use. I'm telling you, your return on investment is going to be massive. Here's the playbook. I mean, I'm sure companies have done this for them. They have infinite resources at this point in terms of, you know, money, right? They obviously don't want to grow their employee staff to a massive size. I just don't think that's the company they want to be. Otherwise, they'd have done that already. They have a lot of money. They're fine with the basic size they're at now, and they're not going to grow anymore, or not massively, right? So there have to be outside agencies that have pitched this to them. But what if there hasn't? What if there hasn't? And I'm the guy who's like, hey, GGG community team, look at what you could do. Just a Google Ads campaign with some YouTube ads mixed in. Come on, look, it's gonna be huge for you. Here are the keyword lists you want to target. All right, here's the bidding strategy. Like, I'm so tempted to send this their way, and I've talked about it with my wife and like my dad and a few of my coworkers. They all tell me to go for it, but I don't know. I don't know if I should.
Dude, what's to lose? What's to lose? Like, you know, it's just at worst it's a friendly suggestion. At best it's you know, it's a hugely exciting opportunity, not just for you, but just for the game, right? Like, we talk about, you know, as you made the joke earlier, right? It's like just two GGG shields here, right? Just like talking about our favorite game, and it's like, I think so that's the criticism, right? But the plus side of it is just like incredibly passionate fans who like want to try and like, I guess, just like build hype for the game and celebrate our love for the game, right? And I think there's no better way. Like, the way I try and, I guess, express that is just by creating, you know, spending time creating these fun designs and trying to like use my design skill set to sort of not like influence the game at all, but I guess just like excite people and like spark ideas and stuff. And I think for you, you've got this incredible skill set, like you were just talking about. So what better way to like not just be a content creator, but like, you know, if through action actually like give something to the game and the team that we're big fans of. So
you guys,
like, if if you think of it that way, I think it might change the way that, because maybe tell me if I'm wrong, but is it that you're feeling a bit icky about sort of like putting your like, oh, this is what I think you should do voice into it? Yeah,
that's what it is. I don't want to do that at all. I'm a little scared about that, you know.
But it's not that, right? It's not that. It's just,
because I feel like they have to have thought about it. These guys are so smart. They're so smart.
Well, yes, but they're busy making a game, right? They're game devs. They're not marketers.
True. Their marketing team's pretty darn great. Maybe I just reach out to them, you know, and just be like, hey guys, have you thought about this before? You want to chat about it? I'd be more than willing to chat. I run, you know, Google ad campaigns, Meta ad campaigns. Then I do recruitment marketing and other sites, which wouldn't be applicable, but I understand the space very well. I'd be so curious. Because you're totally right. D4's marketing campaign was huge, but it seems like for PoE2, they are doing grassroots marketing with their YouTube videos, right, and all that. They are just trying to attract people to their channels, and they're trying, besides the third-party events, you know, right, where they buy that ad space, they're just trying to do it all organically. And that obviously has worked for them in the past.
Yeah.
And it's very admirable that they've managed to grow so massively and that they're able to get all these views and eyes on their game without doing paid ad stuff. But I just think it would be so much bigger if they do paid ads. I really do. And that's what they want for that opening. That first 2 weeks, I think, will be huge for the game. If it's open to everyone, even if it's like $30 for early access, it's going to be massive. So I don't know.
No, is it like, because that initial supporter pack like purchase, right, which is essentially the box price, right? Like, you don't have to buy it, but like, you know, we all know that it's when you really get the bite for this game, when this game bites you, PoE that is, you want your quality of life, right? You want your stash tabs, you want to start like kitting out your account and stuff, and it's totally reasonable, the pricing. I think most people would find it incredibly reasonable. you know, it's just like paying a box price, which we've all done for Last Epoch, and we're all happy to do because we love what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like just to get that initial mass, and then, like you say, the amount of capital that could. I don't know. I don't develop games. I don't work at a games company, but you know, it's a business at the end of the day, and they have a huge outlay. Obviously, because they have an ongoing game, they'll be funding it. It'll be like factored into their, you know, revenues, their regular revenue stream that they've already got.
Yeah.
But how much more liberating and freeing must it feel as a business from, I imagine, Chris's perspective as CEO?
Right.
Is Chris still CEO? Because I remember there was the the filing mistake. Yeah.
He is. It was just a mistake. I mean, according to I trust them. I think it was literally a mistake. Stuff like that happens. Crazy stuff happens in this world, as we all know.
Yeah. They're very transparent. They tell us. I'm pretty sure.
I think they would. I think they would.
But yeah, so like, you know, they're a business, and it would be an amazing thing, I think, for us as fans of the game to know that they've recouped a lot of their development costs, because ultimately more resources not only means more profit, which is I guess just a good thing for them personally, but it's resources for the team, for development, and for, you know, and PoE 2 is going to need a lot of development, right? I'm under no illusions that the game is going to come out and people are going to go, oh, well, you know, here's 1,000 things that could be better. Of course, right? We still have that 70 leagues down the line with PoE 1, so that will never change. The question is, the more resources we have, or they have, and is the more that we will get as a community, so...
Omega Cybers said in the chat he thinks they could reach millions of players. Omega Cybers, they could reach tens of millions of people. I have no doubt. They have lots of information. Someone who knows how, like, you know, audience lists and remarketing work. They have the direct information of lots of people who signed up, like, on the PoE2 website. They know the type of audience they need to target, you know, on something like Google and everything. There's lots of data out there, I'm sure, related to like D4's marketing and all that stuff. They could target tens of millions of people easily. It would be tremendous. So I don't know on that scale, I don't know what it would cost necessarily, because I don't target tens of millions of people. I target a very specific few audience sets, but I imagine they could recoup it pretty easily.
But yeah, and the thing is, as you know, it's diminishing returns after a while, right? So even just like if you targeted that first, even if anything is a bonus in terms of getting the low-hanging fruit, you know, the adjacent audiences that already, you know, are so ripe. And I think we forget as well as consumers, advertising isn't this big evil monolith. Like, when it's done right and it's targeted well at us, like, we're grateful, right? Like, I'm so glad I found PoE because Kriparian started playing it, right? But like, obviously that's not advertising. But so if someone had advertised to me and I'd never seen PoE 2 before, I feel like that's just a good thing. Oh, dude, by the way, Omega's just said that my damage is apparently cracked compared to yours. So I'm taking that as a win.
No. You just said you were feeling amazing. Oh, I feel bad. Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Do you know what? I'm gonna do like I'm actually gonna do like a bit of a build recap, just for people that maybe, I don't know if there's some good build guides out there for Mana Strike and for the Spellblade and stuff. I'm sure there is. There seems to be some really good Last Epoch creators, but I hadn't come across one, so I'm definitely gonna try and put out a Mana Strike thing there. I'll be curious. Are you thinking of doing a build guide or not necessarily a build guide, but, you know, a recap of your experience with Shatter Strike?
I might do a video after I have beat the Pinnacle. If I beat the Pinnacle, I'll do one more Last Epoch video for the season. If I don't, then I won't until next season probably, and just do PoE 1, PoE 2 stuff. So I have because I think I've got 4 days to do that essentially before everything will die that I posted about Last Epoch. So
yeah, it's gonna go crazy, right? Yeah, we've got 4 days until GGG Live. Is that right?
Yep, that's right, man.
Super
and our
exciting.
podcast, still same podcast, we're gonna talk to Dream Core. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that, man. Very, very, very excited. But and the excitement of not knowing what we're going to be talking about is driving me mad. Yeah.
We'll be talking about 3.25. That's about it.
That's all we know, right?
Are you okay? So Alex Albert, who I already commented on this yesterday, love the name. Albert's one of my favorite D&D monsters. Still behind Audiags though. He really hopes they'll add cinematics in PoE 2. Now, before I give my take, Silver, what do you think about cinematics in Path of Exile? What do you think?
This is to Alex Albert, right?
To Alex Albert.
Okay. Okay. So I love a good cinematic. I have very, very fond memories, even before the remastered versions. You know, going like watching the cinematics in D2. And I think they're an incredibly effective storytelling tool. You can get a lot of lore across very quickly, even just with like a 10 to 15 second cinematic or something, right? Or less than that. However, they are, I think, mainly used as like a marketing ploy, like I guess. It depends what we're talking about here, in-game or out of game. Out of game, I think, are phenomenal for marketing. I think the by 3 they come cinematic for D4 is like truly a phenomenal bit of cinema. Yeah, it's fantastic. And I think it can sell product, and it can, as long as the game delivers, then no one minds, right? Like the cinematic kind of getting them hyped. Now, in game, this is where you gotta talk about resources, right? And like, I guess they can externalize it and they can spend money doing it. I just see it as like such a luxury nice to have, and anything that detracts from them, you know, spending time. I would rather they did another, say it costs them £1 million to do cinematics, right, for Act 1 or whatever it is, right, let's just say. I would rather they spent £1 million flying another 50 to 100, you know, community leaders, like content creators and things.
Hell yeah,
out
brother. Hell yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I bet you do. I would rather they spend that money doing that and getting first-hand feedback and development, and you know, there's so many things that I think they could spend whilst the game is still in its like infancy. So I just think it's a luxury. However, I would love to see it. I would absolutely love to see it, but it's like such a luxury that I would never ask for it. It would be a really cool surprise, and I hope, like a few things, they've got a few aces up their sleeve, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, man? I know you have some
I've got
strong takes on this. Yeah.
I've got thoughts. And Catmaster, he's right. And this is what I think. I think, okay, shit. I got to get away from this dude. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me if I'm talking. The poison nemesis is the only tough nemesis. That's it. No other one is challenging. Oh, he's chasing me. Crap. Okay, we're fine. We're going to burst him down. We're going to burst him down. We're going to burst him down. We're fine. I think, why in the world have they only used those cool cinematic shots in League trailers for PoE 1? Shit, I died. Dang it. Whatever.
No.
Okay. They already have access to these cinematic camera angles in Path of Exile 1. They've showcased them in PoE 1. PoE 1, though, only has one cinematic. It is the worst cinematic in ARPG gaming history, okay? Great.
I think in gaming history. I don't think there's... I think
it's such a bad cinematic. I'm so sorry if any GGG dev is in the chat. It's bad. I don't like it. It's horrible. Okay, so PoE 1, the ship has sailed. PoE 2, they can easily... I just want act transition cinematics. Do that. The opening cinematic is perfect, where we're escaping the execution scene. We jump into the river. We wash up on the shores. Bam. Act 1 cinematic. Act 2 cinematic. Showcase us stumbling into the desert and chasing after the caravan that has the massive, you know, not scourge demon creature inside of it. Bam. Another cinematic. They've already shown all these shots in the PoE 2 trailers. Reuse them in game. They'd be so good. They can use our character dynamically inside of them, just like they do in that opening cinematic. Maybe they're afraid of the cosmetics that you might be wearing and how it might completely destroy the vibes, but I say just go for it. Put our character in those cinematic scenarios and have opening cinematics in each and every act. I would be so happy. That's all. Don't need anything more. Don't need anything more. Do it. I don't think they'd cost any resources, Silver.
Take my money.
I don't think it would cost any resources. Like, because they already do it for trailers. They're going to probably do it for the launch trailer, they're gonna have, you know, little cinematic shots, even if it's like 10 seconds of, you know, you entering Act 5 or something from Act 5, you know. Just reuse it. It looks so good. And the game itself is pure cinema in the actual gameplay. I will die on a, I don't know what I'll die on. I'll die on a poison nemesis again. And I'll say that executioner scene when you walk upon it in Act 1 is one of the coolest damn moments that I have played in a game. It's like the Butcher in Diablo 1, I'm sure. I didn't really get that moment because I haven't played Diablo 1 before, but I've watched it before, and people saying, that fresh meat scene chilled me as a kid, and it was so powerful. That is the executioner scene in Path of Exile 2. When there is blood-curdling screams just on the edge of your earphones, and you slowly get closer and closer to the scene, and then you come upon it right as the execution's taking place. Oh, it's just beautiful. And they can do that so easily with actual cinematics if they can do it in game, man. Rant over. I'm so mad that I died to that nemesis. Damn it.
Oh, that is...
Rant over.
Do you lose your items if you die to a nemesis?
You lose your rewards. And
yeah.
Oh, no, do I lose my items? No.
Lose the reward.
So I don't think it's ever happened. I've never died to a nemesis before.
No, you don't lose your core item. You don't lose your build items. But
do you lose the items that you were, you know, challenging?
That you were farming. Maybe.
Oh, Silver, I hate you, man. You don't lose anything. Okay, I don't hate you anymore. Black Gem is saving you. Okay, we're good.
Oh, thank God. That's good because I haven't. Yeah, you're right.
I haven't died to a nemesis. Like that was the first time I died. Darn Pee-wee 2 time. Okay, what are your thoughts? Like I feel like if they're doing it for trailers, do it in the game for the opening acts. Like you're gonna do it once. The first 6 acts are only gonna come out one time. I say put in the effort, make them easily skippable, like all of their dialogue in Path of Exile. But go through the effort of doing it just with the in-game renders. The shots already look great. That opening sequence looks damn good. The hanging scene.
No, you're right. Yeah, and like the lighting, like the graphics, the engine's looking amazing. So why not? This is the thing. This is a rare example where I'm actually like scared to get myself too excited.
Yeah,
because...
I don't think it's gonna happen. So I'll just say that too. I think they're not gonna do that.
You think?
I don't think they're gonna do any cinematics. I think they're gonna have the opening cinematic, and that's it. So I agree with you. I wouldn't get too excited.
It sucked because it's like it would just be so exciting. It would be so exciting to actually, because I think, like you say, because the lore of PoE is they're trying to do a better job, right? They're trying to do a better job of telling us about the world and the story, and it's just such a dense way to tell the story. You can just get so much bang for your buck with, like you say, just even just act transition cinematics. Like I only really knew what was going on in D2. I never read any like lore or any, you know, I never read any of the dialogue. I knew what was going on because of the Wanderer, and like I got this story, and then I understood. It took me a while to get my head around. You know, I was quite young. I was like, oh, so we're seeing something that's happened before, and then we're following in the footsteps of it. Okay, cool, and you know, but that was the only reason I knew what was going on in the game. So I agree. I think, and like you say, I remember the Reddit forum, the PoE2 subreddit, when it was just a fledgling little thing, and one of the, you know, it was like, one of the things that was so universally agreed on was, can we please make sure, before it was confirmed, that the hanging scene is the character select screen. People were so hyped about that. They were like, oh my God, this is too good. It needs to be, please. You know, people are like desperate. It's such a good idea, and of course they know what they're doing. They did, but I feel like people would. These things become iconic, and they become like really like dear to people's hearts. People become quite emotional about them. And so those, I agree. Just a few would be amazing, but I can't, like you, we can't get ourselves too excited about it.
That's one thing that I'm not as confident in. You know, I'm the hype lord, right? I'm not as confident in that, and I will not openly say, Path of Exile 2 is totally going to have cinematics. Every single act is going to have at least 3. You know, the story's going to be told in this fluid manner. You know, of course you can skip them, but they're going to be there for those people who want them. I'm not confident in that. I'm not. So I will.
Yeah.
I'll leave that out of my, you know, ridiculous videos.
Yeah, yeah. You got to. If you're not sure, then
That's
you've
too
got
much.
it, right?
Ooh,
Yeah, it feels
ooh.
too much.
Almost died, I think. Ooh, this is a. I haven't found this boss before. I think he's in the campaign once. I haven't fought him in monos at all. The Husk of Elder Paneon. I'm in your timeline now, by the way. The Fall of Ruin or the Ruin Era, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
Fall of
the
Ruin?
last.
The last Ruin. Yeah. Uh-oh. That was close. That was close.
I've been surprised how much, because I didn't get through the timelines very much in 1.0. I've been really surprised at like how much of it feels like the game's story kind of like does exist in this. I thought it was just going to be like there wasn't going to be any questing or anything. It was just going to be like a game mechanic in endgame. But it's nice. It's nice to see that there's a bit of story.
Yeah.
Not that I'm really paying attention to it, but
I love the concept. I like the endgame system, the different timelines and everything. It's a novel concept, you know.
Yeah.
I wish there was a little bit more flavor text around like each of these quests. They have them in the first few timelines, but then they fall off once you keep moving on. I think they just, you know, never went back and added them, and they were just focusing on adding the actual mechanics and everything. But they're really cool.
Nemesis system, dude. Nemesis system is the coolest thing that I think is such a brilliant addition to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man. I think it's so simple, but the dopamine hits it's give me when I'm like, oh, dude, like what's gonna happen? And of course, I just empower every one of them basically, unless the items are complete trash. I don't know about you, but yeah.
Yep.
So
that's me too.
Yeah,
100%.
it feels like a no-brainer to just empower it and find out. But oh, dude, it's been like. It's been such an exciting moment every time I've like got a new cache and I'm like, okay, what items have I got? Oh, what did they become? And I've like yelled out a few times. My housemate's been like, are you all right? And I've been like, no way, you know.
Have you received a lot of the eggs ever since getting into monos? I've got quite a few.
So I've got one, and I made the mistake of. So I didn't know how they worked.
Okay.
And because to me, the text was confusing. I'm curious if anyone else has had this, or it's just me being a dummy. But the way I read it was that okay, the item I put in there will get randomly transformed into a new unique item.
No.
Right, but you're actually empowering the item that you put in.
Yeah,
and I don't know
if you want
why
a random one, you leave the egg in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I will not take credit. Chat explained it to me. I was also a fellow Domi Silver.
Right.
But yeah,
okay.
so if you leave the egg, it's a random one, and if you don't, it'll empower the item that you put in.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So then, what I've done now is I've gone and bought because I'm playing Merchant's Guild this time round instead of COR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I'd like try it and just see the experience. I have not enjoyed it because the filtering's terrible. We've been spoiled with PoE trade sites, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't really put it. From my understanding, you can't put in like minimum roll ranges and stuff.
Yeah.
You can put affix like tier, but then there's just stuff that it makes it really hard to search. So yeah, I've not enjoyed that experience at all.
Did you
but
make
anyway,
your own loot filter?
no, I used one from a like random from like a Spellblade build that I saw on the forum on Last Epoch builds because I didn't really want to go through it. I do need to start doing it though. I've added a couple of things. I'm very specifically looking for a mod, one shard, so that I can chaos re-roll it because you need the shard to upgrade it to then use the chaos cliff, right, to re-roll the affix. I've just used one. How about you? Have you made your own one?
I'm using Raxus.
Oh, nice.
I just grabbed his universal filter.
Brilliant.
But I need to make probably some edits for Spellblade specific stuff, just like you. That's really smart. So I'll probably do that. I was just curious. Sorry, I think I interrupted one of your thoughts.
I don't know. What was I? Do you remember what it was?
You were talking about you decided to go with the trade guild instead of Circle of Fortune because we were very fortunate as PoE players with the filter systems we have in the actual.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. That thread is away with the wind.
It's dead.
Guys,
okay. Oh my bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
All right, a lot of people are saying the Rax filter is goated. I agree, it's pretty good. It's helped me so far. So yeah, if you're looking for a universal one, that's really nice. Silver.
Yeah, nice.
It was very easy to put in game. You just literally copy paste the text and you're done.
Yeah, I love that
Shot.
system. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we were talking a little bit about the Nemesis thing. It seems like some people are
Yes.
into it. A couple of people in chat have said, yeah, that they really like the Nemesis system and stuff. And
Sweet.
yeah, I just think it's just exciting. Like, I'm trying to think what the nearest thing like it in PoE is.
Ritual? Kinda? At a much larger scale, you know? Kinda, but it doesn't have a boss or anything, you know?
Yeah,
Where
I
you have
guess.
the item shop, you're deferring items if you really like the item, stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else is really close. Oh,
Yeah,
we
I
have
guess.
Haxor in chat. It's really cool to see PoE players liking Last Epoch. I know, we're a slimy bunch. only liking Path of Exile and hating on all other RPGs except
No.
Last Epoch. Yeah,
This is the thing. We
slimy.
haven't had another. You know, true. Really, this is like a PoE spiritual successor in a weird way, isn't it? Last Epoch, like, you know.
Oh. Wow.
See what Haxor has to say about that.
Yeah.
But well, you know what I mean is the team were obviously big PoE fans, but had their own ideas and wanted to express their ideas. And I think it's the first game that's kind of been made by PoE players that love that game but wanted to see something else, you know, as opposed to obviously what Blizzard decided to do with D4. So yeah, it's kind of like weirdly made for us, in the sense of a certain fragment.
When Last Epoch launched, I did kind of a flashback series-esque video on Last Epoch, and Judd Cobbler, the CEO of 11th Hour Games, he's very active on Reddit still, and you can go into his account history and you can see right before he started making Last Epoch, he was posting about what's the best bow build that I can play? And back in 2018 for PoE, I'm trying to get into the end game, need some help here.
Yeah.
It's so cool to see,
Yeah,
He
man.
truly was a PoE player, you know?
That is such a cool story.
Catmaster's saying they're Grim Dawn fans too. Have you played Grim Dawn? I have not played. I think I need to. Next time there's like a slow period, you know?
Well, that says it all, doesn't it? I think it's like
It's tough.
I've heard really good things.
Yeah, shots. Yeah.
I've heard really good things, but clearly it hasn't captured the community. And maybe that could just be an awareness thing. Maybe it's an awesome game and people just aren't as aware of it. But it does seem like, I don't know. I saw. I think it was it Schwingy or All Trades Jack? I think it was ATJ. Like
He did a big video on it.
He's a big Grim Dawn fan, right? And they're saying like in some senses the game's incredible with like the class system and how it works, but it just, this is where I really expose myself as like I don't know.
I expose myself all the time. Dude, I talked earlier on stream, I was saying how I've never played any Zelda game. I've never played any Final Fantasy game past 30 minutes of Final Fantasy 14. Like, go for it. Expose yourself as much as you want.
I just really struggle with games that don't have really high art, like graphic polish and like wherever the like current like wherever the current state of the art is or whatever. And
what
I know
a
it's
vain
stupid.
man you are. Oh my god.
I know, incredibly
Goodness
vain, right?
gracious.
It's my artsy like side kicking in a bit, but I like Last Epoch, I really struggled with the look of the game until they did the lighting update for 1.0. I really struggled with it. I was like, this just looks dated, and it makes it hard for me to enjoy it. I don't know. I know this is a super ridiculous stance to take, but it just bothers me. And so I think that I was getting that vibe off Grim Dawn a little bit, but
Everyone go dislike Silver's videos, please. This guy, just destroy him. Destroy him.
yeah. This was the moment it all ended. Guys,
okay,
it's
so
been
I'm
fun.
curious about that though. You said leading up to 1.0. Do you think the graphics look much better now? I think they look pretty good. You don't like them?
No, I think they look really good now.
Now, but before 1.0 with all the lighting changes, they were kind of
Exactly. Yeah. I think
Okay.
you know, it was the overhaul was really noticeable, and it just makes the game, I don't know, it just makes it enjoyable for me. I have a hard time wanting to play games that I think the graphics and it's like the animations and the visual effects as well. It's not just like the lighting and the models and stuff.
Bretson says he's taunting you. He says the Path of Exile player. I'm seeing shots there.
Dude, you're so right. I feel that pain. Like, PoE just, you know, obviously, well, you know, you look at like, I think Affliction was a real notable turning point for me with PoE, where you looked at all of the PoE assets that, the PoE 2 assets that they used in Affliction, and when you were in the Wildwood, it was like, this game looks phenomenal. This looks like almost like PoE 2. So no, I totally get it. I feel the pain. Like the first, you know, the starting areas of PoE 1 and like the first few acts, it's like, it's bad. It's not good.
Isn't that a wild anecdote from Jonathan where he's like, yeah, Affliction was made up of assets we made for PoE 2 6 years ago, and we're so dated we had to remove them from PoE 2, so we just added them into PoE 1. Hey! I mean, that's hilarious.
That's such a flex. It's such a flex.
It's a big flex.
You know that awesome stuff? Yeah, it's not good enough, sorry.
Yeah, seriously, it's trash. So I think that was the Act 2 forest. But yeah, and the Act 1 forest. And oh my god, the Act 1 forest looks so cool now with little blighted pustules that start to show up and lead you toward that tunnel that goes to the graveyard. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that we, because they've put so much effort into crafting the PoE 2 campaign, clearly, right? It's the thing that's kind of seems like it's holding up, you know, it's been holding up development, obviously with the WSD changes and stuff, but there's a lot of content they've been working on, right? And the thing I'm really hoping that we get over, you know, 1.0 all the way up to 2.0, let's say, and beyond, and with PoE 2 is, I really hope we get lots of incremental improvements and changes to the campaign. Not necessarily making the campaign longer, but just like we're seeing very recently in PoE, where they're willing to just go back and like add things, and it's so light work, the stuff they're doing. It's not really radical, but it just freshens the whole campaign play up, you know.
Yeah,
so
that's interesting that you say. So that actually came. So I love that in PoE 1 as well, and that's actually I don't know if it was in my interview with Jonathan or somebody else's. Oh shit, I'm gonna die again. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Where, you know, I think I brought that up to Jonathan. He was like, yeah, that actually came from PoE 2 because we're adding all that stuff in PoE 2's campaign as a baseline. We want secret areas to exist. We want these mini bosses that are actual substantial bosses to be in the game, and you can get special items and seeded drops here if you'd like to, and then they will vary league to league.
Yeah.
I mean, but if they keep doing it in the lead up to 2.0, if they keep adding more flourishes, I would love that. It changes up the replayability of the game drastically. And you know, if you don't maybe you don't add a league mechanic back. Instead, you just put it in this one area of PoE 2, you know, as a little side objective sort of thing. I think that'd be super cool. Good idea. Good idea. So
So it's, well, from the sounds of it, then it looks like they're going to be on it. Yeah. I just think, I guess this is something that I think we may have touched on before. I'm not sure if me and you have talked about, but I really love the idea that and hope that for PoE 2 we can see the existing content that gets added to the game with every league, or, you know, every other league, however it works, that they go back over time and continue to evolve it. And it's been quite sort of stunted with PoE 1, where like maybe like a year later we go back and change, you know, Ultimatum, or we change Ritual, or we change something, right? But it would be really cool if, like, instead of constantly adding new things, we just get more and more depth in, like, as you've I don't know if I think you've seen it. It's like me and Jorgen talking about Delve 2.0, right? And I think there's so much they could do with Delve in PoE 1 still, but like, and it's such a cool mechanic. And I think it would be nice just to see that ongoing love instead of always something new. But
yeah, it looks like they're doing that to a very small degree with this league, you know, with the new Blighted Oil and the hidden passives. And then I don't know if you saw the latest teaser, that they're like slimming down the Simulacrum waves from 30 to 15, and they're buffing the rewards, and you're getting more of the unique items earlier on in the waves and everything, like voices and all that. So that's exactly what you're asking for at a very small scale. You know, we all want the Delve cart to have a mini passive tree. What is the likelihood I would love it. I think that's so cool. I love it. Give me more little ways to edit my game, please.
Yeah. But then this is the thing where I feel like a little bit less is more can be where if you start adding a passive tree to the Delve cart and you start adding like more sort of systems within the different branches and the different league content, you can then get into that overwhelmed feeling, right? Where it's like, oh, I don't even know where to start with Delve. So it's a super interesting challenge for them. I absolutely appreciate it's difficult.
I think that's if they were to ever do that, you know, that's when it would become something that's not fueled by maps. It would become something that you do alongside maps, like instead of maps. So you know that you're not no longer mapping. You are just delving now. It is a side game activity. And you don't have to do maps anymore. That would be one step in that direction of making it its own game mode. Right?
Absolutely.
Which I think would be cool.
I'd love to see more like that, more alternate versions. You know, because if you look at like, I think D4 are kind of trying they're trying to create like lots of Nightmare Dungeon adjacent content, you know, like and the pier, and they're adding all these different things. But the problem is it's just so hollow, right? Like essentially it looks like season 5 is like a really like rubbish version of Ultimatum, like or something. It's I don't know. It's just from the, and again, it's not the design, like the design thing they nail, like the Fell Council coming back and having these like 10 possible fight variations with the 3 different bosses out of the 5, and it looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's just like, it just feels, it's just, I guess, a different game. It's very casual, it feels, in the sense of like, well, here's your 3 options. I think DM talking about it, you know, it's like, here's your 3 options that you can either get waves faster, you can make yourself tankier. You know, it's like very simplistic, the options.
Yeah.
As opposed to Ultimatum, where you've got, you know, his like 12 different possible ruin, you know, debuffs that you have to like dance around this arena now.
See, but I'm like, okay, so here you go. Another hot take from me before that. That game is so convoluted though at endgame. You got nightmare dungeons, you got regular dungeons, you have the pit, you have that gauntlet mode where you race, and then you have the open world, and you have these different world events in the open world that you can do, like the world bosses, or you can do the hell tides, and all these things are on different timers, and you want to do them at certain times of the week or the day, and you have to do them then, or you know, you're not rewarded efficiently enough, and then you've got your bonus XP weekends where you're very much incentivized to play. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like MMO busy work. It's busy work, isn't it?
I don't know. It's like they just want people to log on and do things at certain times, you know, daily and other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Much more leisurely with a game like this, like Last Epoch. I very much enjoy the way this is designed. So I won't even talk about PoE. I like the way Last Epoch's designed. Very cool.
What do you think then about, because it feels like the way that PoE gets away with that, or could get away with that, is because they have an economy, like a trade economy. So, and because because I guess like you can't say that we want more map adjacent content. We want other ways to have an experience endgame. Like if we had Delve and we had something else, and you know, 4 different systems, right? But also, if you feel like you have to do them all, right? And I was thinking, you know, how do you reconcile that? Like it's like you want all these things, but you don't want to feel you have to do it. And I guess the benefit is when you have a trade economy, you can
just a real trade economy. Yeah, because like Blight, all those cool new blighted items or skills, maybe I'll use one of them for my build. No way in hell am I doing Blight. Sorry. That's my thoughts on it.
It's cool. It's just not for you, and that's what's always been a bit of a strength of it. And when they added the Atlas, I think, or the Atlas passive tree, sorry, I think that's what then really cemented that philosophy, right? It was like, play this game however you want, right? Like go enjoy it, you know, just and I think it was wildly successful, right? And by the way, this is a side note, I now have completed my last ruin stability, so I'm ready to fight the boss, right?
Oh, you're gonna go in? Let me get it on stream. I'll watch the boss.
So what I'm thinking is, when you're ready, we do it. We'll do it at the same time.
All right, dude. This is my last one before I can just do those 3 quests and I can unlock it. So
awesome. Okay,
I think this mono gives me enough, or this echo gives me enough to just do the quests in unison. Are the quests pretty short?
Yeah, they're pretty
short.
short.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then I'll do this. Yeah, because then I gotta go pick up my wife and daughter, and then we're gonna watch House of the Dragon tonight, dude. You gonna watch that, or are you not into it?
Oh, exciting. So I don't know what time it gets released here in the UK.
Oh shit, it's probably different. You're right.
Yeah, maybe. So I'll check it out because maybe I'll grab that grab an episode before I go to bed.
Yeah. It comes out in what? An hour and 40 minutes for me here.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Okay, I'm doing the first quest right now, so then we can race and we can truly see Omega Cybers who has the better damage.
Yeah, on who can not get
do the mechanics
in the face. I think I might fail on that one.
I'm gonna guess it's the Emperor, maybe. Like, who is this? Or is it a ruin? Is it like a void dude? I don't actually know who it could be. I didn't read the story.
What?
I've been talking.
The lore guy didn't do the lore thing.
I know, I didn't do the story. I know, I feel bad.
That's me distracting you.
Soulfire Bastion key. Gotta pick that up. Have you done any of the dungeons?
No, I haven't.
Neither have
I would really like to, but it's one of those things that I just don't understand it yet. So I think I'll try and do the monos, and then I'll jump in and maybe start creating some legendaries and stuff or whatever it is. So Nepchola in my chat, they were talking about how they love the design work of Last Epoch. They think they got some really good designers and stuff, which I completely agree with. I think like clearly they've got some awesome ideas. What do you think? One of the things that stood out to me, I think it's because it's on my mind because I was talking with the creator Mako, Mako and Mocha, I did the podcast with him and Firebuster Penguin, Fire Penguin Master, and we were just really focused on UI, and I love Last Epoch's UI design. I'm curious how like you find it and what your thoughts are on it compared to PoE. And
compared
PoE
to PoE,
too.
well, you're dead. Yeah, it's far more intuitive, and I like how everything is defined. I like the character sheet too. I like the way they lay out the information there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's big, it's clear, I mean, it feels a little bit more, it's very clean, and that gives it a little bit more of a kind of gamey feel to me, weirdly, than PoE. PoE feels a little bit more thematic almost. It's almost a little bit more mobile-esque and crisp. And I don't want to say mobile as if like it's like a mobile game. I just feel like it's got that crispness to like a app design.
Right.
Which I think is a compliment, to be honest.
I just opened the the character sheet. Yeah, that thing is crisp. Oh my gosh. Everything is, in text large enough for me to read it. There's no scrolling. Jesus. Hate scrolling. Please, no scrolling. That's one of my big things. I want all the information to be like readable on one page where I can reference back to it and everything. I think that's important.
It's just I think the way it's unfair. It's an unfair comparison, but like how crisp the crafting UI is as well. Like that's just a work of art as well, I think, and the way it interacts and sort of animates and stuff, I think is good.
Once I understood it was really well done. Like once I read through everything. I took a second. I just chilled. I read chat. I read all the item things. Yeah, it made total sense and it was great.
Yeah, so how good does it feel when you get a critical success when you craft as well?
Oh, it's lovely.
It's just D&D vibes, right? That's just that natural 20 vibe. It feels so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, boss in this first quest line. Will I even need to move? Yep, I'll probably move just in case. Don't want to die. Oh my goodness. Am I going to go through his ward? Nope. That feels really good when you can burst down a boss, and he doesn't even get to do his second or third ward phase or something.
So
just did it.
I'm not convinced that Omega. I think Omega's pulling my chain here, right? Because I'm looking at you go through that boss right there, and I'm like, you got some damage. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm going to out damage you on this boss here.
All right, we're gonna see. I'm almost there. I think I can do it right after I finish this. Find Elder Urza. All right, let's go. Where are you, Urza? Right over here. Okay. Oh, Ruin of Removal. Let's go. I'm really surging through this. Uh-oh. I actually need to clear these guys or not.
You just let me know when you're ready.
All right. Where's the boss? Right over here.
I'm just going through the winter timeline now.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, make some progress there. What level are you, by the way?
I'm level 77 now. I'm about to hit 78.
Snap.
78. There we go.
It's so weird how we're so aligned.
Are we right in
really.
sync?
I'm like, yeah, I'm maybe like a couple of bars behind you on,
Oh,
on
really?
77. Yeah.
Very nice. Did you get to play a lot this weekend or earlier in the week, or because I know you quit pretty fast when you were playing playing the druid?
Yeah, it wasn't a rage quit, guys. Okay, I wasn't like
okay.
dropping, you know. Inside, I was a little bit. I was just sad. I was a bit sad that my Serpent Strike dreams hadn't quite come to fruition. But yeah, I've managed to play. I've definitely managed to play enough, obviously, to get here. But I don't really know, and I've been sort of blasting. You know, I haven't really been taking my time. I've been kind of like going through it a fair click. So. So yeah, I've definitely got maybe, I don't know, can you do /played? Yeah?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Oh, no,
I'm not even gonna test out because I'm in this time. I don't want to die. I'll test them in a sec.
No, don't.
I
Yeah,
know
no.
Steam allows you to see like recently in the past 2 weeks or whatever their definition of recently is. You know.
I will do that. Let's have a look. I have done.
He did not like Serpent Strike, Balder. It didn't feel good. He tried it out on Cycle Start.
Yeah, it was. Do you know? It felt really floaty for some reason. It just felt like I was, for some reason, just wanted it to feel really like impactful. But then I remembered that like melee doesn't particularly feel super impactful in this game, in my experience so far. So I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll do like a lightning, like an arc build kind of thing. And then I saw Spellblade, and I thought, oh, cool. Maybe I could do some stuff like that. And I've ended up just basically doing like a lightning Spellblade melee thing. Yeah. Me and you are both melee. We're big melee Andes, aren't we? I'm definitely a big fan of melee. But again, like you don't really get to experience it a lot in PoE because it just doesn't feel particularly good. So.
Do you have screen shake on?
I do, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say that I think that helps with the chunky feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Balder's asking if you were using the Swarm.
Swarm.
I don't know. Is that probably a unique that works with Serpent Strike? That's my guess.
Right. What I wanted to do was build, like go into Swarm Blade form, and I wanted to use Serpent Strike essentially, like use the tree. You can your melee attacks get Serpent Strikes like tree, and the Plague Tongue Dragon Spear or whatever it was, the new unique they added this league. That was the plan, but I just thought I can't do another 80 levels of this.
Okay.
You know, whereas as soon as I started playing Spellblade, I was like, this is awesome. This is just fun. Yeah, it feels good, man.
See, that's how I felt when I swapped to the melee abilities as opposed to the spell ones.
Right.
I think I just like melee. I'm just attached to it at this point.
Yeah. So on that note, obviously we have no idea, but is there anything very early on that you're hoping you might try out for 325?
I would love to do a melee spell I haven't played before. Maybe like Dual Strike, because I guess that's pretty strong in the past few weeks. Or like Perforate or Lacerate or something like that. Maybe a Bleed Gladiator if Dreamcore is finally liberated from his Gladiator buff prison. You know, he's been waiting. He's been waiting for 2 years now for that buff.
It could be the league. It could be the league.
Could be it.
I saw his video. It was I'm hopeful as well. A Gladiator ascendancy would be, and I think people would just play it just for the novelty, like even if they didn't think it was going to be super strong, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, at this point, heck yeah. All right, I may have just unlocked it. Let me see. I did. Okay, I'm ready for. We think it's a boss fight. I don't know if it's a boss fight or not.
Yeah, let's find out. Right, let me get to.
You're good.
Let me get to the mono.
Word retention.
Okay, the Chambers of Ruin, yes. In this timeline, Last Refuge has fallen to the void. Elder Gaspar has lost hope and betrayed the survivors. Little is left of him but a husk of despair.
True. Are you ready?
I'm ready, bro. Let's do it.
All right, enter. I have no idea. Okay, this is a big boss fight. You ready?
Let me get you. No, wait there. I need to get you on my second monitor. I need to watch as it's happening. Where are you? Where have you gone? Right, there we go. All right.
Let me pull you up too on my other monitor. One sec. Twitch.tv. It's just so I can track you.
Yeah.
Silver.
Let's try.
All right, here we go. All right, we both got the owl up. Very nice. Okay.
Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right, jump in. Okay, he's gonna throw some bogey.
Oh, is this one of the axe boss fights? Maybe. Kinda. All right. Oh, buddy.
Oh shit.
Oh,
okay.
buddy. This is I'm not damaging while doing this.
God, those beams are brutal. Okay. So I remember this fight. It's cool actually because it's like it's nice little.
Yeah, it's like an edited version of that fight.
Yeah,
it's like Act 3 or something, or Chapter 3.
Oh god, the dodge is so helpful. The evade.
It is.
Such a
How
nice
were people
addition for
playing
boss
this
fight.
before?
Yeah, good question. I'm not even gonna try DPS. I guess it's that
Yeah,
same
I'm
as
not
you.
DPSing during this. Oh my god.
No, okay, do not stand next to him. He's doing that. Got the cyclone thing as well. Really damaging.
Oh,
God, it's getting worse as well.
oh, does he have little? Oh crap, he's got a storm.
Okay, yeah, the storm, arena. Whoa, the meteor slams, the fire slams are brutal. Oh god, the DPS uptime is difficult on this. For melee at least.
For melee, imagine if you were a dot build, dude.
Yeah,
Screw
yeah.
dot builds, come on.
Yeah, screw it. That's the thing. It's like I ain't about that life. I'd rather live and die on my sword in melee.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not destroying these little extra things. Oh, we definitely should be killing these effigies.
Oh, okay. Is
Oh
that,
crap, the effigies, yeah.
Oh, because they're adding
Yeah,
to the
they're the
number
ones
of
that are
meteors.
actually. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's
Oh.
cool. We can try and do that whilst we're DPS. Oh, okay.
I died. Dang it. Oh
No!
no. Shoot.
Come on, bro.
How many? Oh, I gotta catch up now. I gotta catch up. Here we go.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
No, he's gonna do it.
Let's go.
No. Ah. I think you were doing more damage too, Silver.
Oh,
Because when I
maybe.
died, I was at like 30%.
Okay.
I think you're doing more
GG.
damage. I think good. I'm fighting him again. I'm gonna get him.
You did,
That
man.
fire beam kills me. Your
God,
defenses must be way better because I saw it touch you, and it barely did any damage. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
your
yeah, I've
ward
got all my
generation's way better.
Yeah, the ward gen super. I did invest a lot into ward gen on the passive tree. Yeah.
I am looking at your ward right now, and I see it hovering at 1200, not degenerating. Whereas
Yeah,
look
that's
at my
right.
ward. It's like, it's rough. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, you're
You got
sitting.
big ward.
I got a big ward, bro. But
Yeah.
you got 300. You got
Look at
maybe
that.
400
Look at
more life.
Look at that damage.
Oh, dude! Dodge back. Can you dodge back through them? No!
No, look at that damage. It's just there. Dead. Okay.
Oh,
All right, I gotta
you
go
got
pick
this,
up
man.
my. I gotta go pick up my wife and daughter. They just texted me. But I'm
Got
gonna
it.
raid you, Silver. So you stay on. I hope you're staying on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more.
All right,
monos.
hell yeah.
I get the other timeline done.
Thank you all so much for watching. I'll probably be streaming a little
man.
bit more later today. Maybe if I can after House of the Dragon. But Silver Dude, it's been awesome talking to you as well.
You too, man. This was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
glad you jumped into the Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's actually pretty useful. So I'll be doing
Super
that. Here you go, Silver. Yeah. Welcome, Silver, you guys. Here you go. Raid's going on. Dang it, you
Cheers,
guys did
mate.
it. You annihilated me.
Oh, that was fun. Cheers, mate.
All right, I'll talk to you later, dude. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, mate.
Right. Bye, YouTube people.